We're finally back to the Digimon again after how many weeks?
Only like 2 weeks. It was just we couldn't do it last week, and then me and Louise were in Philly the week before that. But it's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was a reason for the 1 week. Bye.
What? Oh, we did Gundam. It's fine.
We did do Gundam, so and that worked out nicely.
Check out Chibi Wisdom's new series, Super Kiki Robots. I believe that's the name of it, right, Chibi? It's Kiki Robots Supreme.
Plus Alpha.
Plus Alpha. Kiki Robots Supreme Plus Alpha featuring Mirako. Anyway, welcome to Digimon Knighthood. The only Digimon brand content on this channel that is darker than Survive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything further on that. Digimon Survive is an excellent game. We're not sponsored by it. But we don't do this enough.
Obviously, we're not sponsored. We're a bit too small for that. But go play it anyway, because...
Got a fucking platinum trophy in that game. Yeah.
I'm 1 root away from a platinum. Seriously, though. Digimon is the main reason this shit exists. We've had a lot of fun with Knighthood over the time. Go show the original Digimon some love. Don't send them here, because they don't need to know we're doing this. We'll get sued. But
yep.
We're pretty blatant about it. Come on.
And over here, I am Cable Provider, the #1 person looking not to get sued, because this all traces back to me. But, hi. I DM File Phantasma, which is set to maybe return soon, possibly. Who knows? Potentially, huh? But, in the interim for that, I got a few other things that are potentially in the works to be shown off soon. If you liked Sleepwalkers, keep paying attention to the channel. I should have something for you all to see within the next 2 weeks, hopefully. And after all that is said and done, depending on player consistency and how people feel, we can legitimately pick Oops All Saiyans back up whenever. Like, that's never not been ready to go. It's legitimately the easiest thing to start and stop.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, Oops All Saiyans is ready, just really when I feel like doing it. But yeah, check out all the shit that we do. Check out all the stuff that's been released on the channel. I don't have commissions publicly open, but if you are in need of something, shoot me a message. I'll see what I can do. If I can't do it, I know an artist who can. But other than that, I'm going to pass the buck over to Chibi Wisdom.
Hi there, my name is Chibi Wisdom. You can find me at Chibi Wisdom over on Twitter. I do a whole bunch of arts and stuff, and I'm actually working on a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes right now. Some of it you've already seen, with a little bit of like the session 1s, or I guess 0s, of Blackwing Delta, the Gundam campaign that has been recently released, and you've also probably been seeing recently a whole bunch of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff going on. And I'm super excited that there is some other stuff that is kind of sitting in the wings that is being worked on. I am a busy bee, and I am all the happier for it.
Chibi is a busy bee.
He said bee.
Every time I try to get him to do something, he's always like, I can't help you, Cable, I have to pollinate something.
Pollination's important. Okay, Hype, go.
Lazy.
I'm Hyparbolus. I'm in danger. Anyway, you can find me at Hyparbolus on the Twitter. I'm still working on a thing that may be good to come back soon, but it all depends on everything going on. Anyway, I do art. I am Fubuki Sato on this. Digimon Knighthood. Gibble in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Xander Bellwind in the latest of Blackwing Delta, and others.
Go watch it, it's good.
Yeah. Anyway, off to Batty.
My name is Battery Batty. I am currently drawing dicks on my tablet, so I get to get used to this program. You can find me in Battery Batty on Twitter. That is true. I'm actually drawing a dick as I'm speaking right now.
You don't even like dick.
I love dick. Also, if this is any indicator, children should not be watching this. So if you're a child, your parents have failed you, and you should feel bad and
Thanks
stop
for
watching.
ruining my
Go
line,
watch
Maddie.
someone else's Pokemon themed game. There's probably less swearing in one of those.
Yeah.
Um,
Fucking Digimon and Pokemon and Gundam and Dragon Ball. The fuck do kids think they're doing here? There's nothing here for you.
but that being said, I'm working on projects for the channel. I don't have anything particular in like going on.
Reef Anarchy, check him out. I
Reef
think it's on
Anarchy.
Tapas, right?
It's in Tapas, yeah. You could just go to my Twitter. I have the link there too.
That is being a lazy butt. Dan, show him how to really promote yourself.
Do
Hi,
the
Ninja
line.
Dance Funhouse. I'm not gonna do the line because Jack keeps asking for it.
Do the
But
line.
I'm the
Yeah.
channel manager and main editor of Final Phantasma. And some of the more recent stuff that we've been doing, I play the justice-loving June Aramaki in Blackwing Delta, and I'm also Ralts in Mystery Dungeon. But we're not doing those today because today is Digimon, and I play Shino.
That's how you fuck you do it, Patty.
You're fucking dumb, man.
Wow.
Anyway.
Alright.
That just seems
Buki was getting murdered.
Oh, that's everyone. So it's down to me. Hi, Blackjack K9. I'm your DM for this evening. I'm a player in a lot of things. I play Zoro in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I play Matt King in Final Phantasma. Keels in Neutral Saints. Who else is there?
Pat, Dan. You have commissions open, Jack.
Yes, commissions. Those are open. Please give me money. I'm below my safety line in my bank in my accounts right now, and
You need a logo done, you need character designs done, you need anything taken care of. Jack has a fast turnaround time and exceptional results, so go give him a commission.
Also, he's a sweet bean.
Well, I didn't want to end it on something nice. So, Dan, leave this part in. Iced tea is delicious, Jack is wrong. Let's continue.
Jack is wrong.
It's not tea at that point. It's just stupidly tea-flavored water.
Jack.
Tea is
it's
just
tea.
leaf water.
It is leaf water.
You
The
drank
milk.
it.
It's the milk and the hotness that makes it. You can't dunk a biscuit in cold tea.
Yes,
And
you
yes,
can.
I mean a biscuit, not a cookie.
First of all, a biscuit is a flaky, delicious
Yes,
thing.
Dan.
Lisa.
Moving on. Dying Kid, you can introduce the episode properly, Ibuki.
Okay.
Go back to the Digimon playlist. Watch Cookies versus Biscuits.
Hype, for your recap, just scream.
No, no. You want to know what? You want to know why?
Because you keep tempting
Because-
fate.
No, because Buki's just unconscious. He can't see a damn thing because he got
What's
knocked
happening
out
in
by
your
the
head
fucker.
currently?
That was your own fault. You were asking for it last session.
I was minding my
We're
own
just sitting
business.
around having Mayumi and Shino go about taking care of business with, I believe it was an Angelomon, right?
Oh,
Got a drop kick from Chino.
Using a fucking sonic dropkick and shit, managing to help rescue another village on Angel Island from Laylamon's oppressive rule. Then Habuki wants to tempt the gods by being like, I'm just gonna sit here and not do anything. And next thing
Eating
you know,
jerky like a
bam,
harlot.
getting hit by lightning like you're some fly-by-night music playing person over in Radio City. Now we gotta be saving Habuki and fighting a dragon.
Look, we still got to deal with Thautomus Prime.
I'm genuinely thinking about putting in Habuki hit count in the bottom screen of episodes.
Wait, I thought we have.
Damn, I thought we were
No.
gonna start. I gave you a unique intro.
No, not yet. I'll make a fucking graphic for it if we have to.
Fucking foreskin. I saved my best root for you.
So yeah, we gotta fight Pink Falcor because they went fucking crazy.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
called you a foreskin.
The end,
That's what I'm drawing
at
right
the
now.
end of the... Shut the fuck up! I'm talking. Don't make me cough.
That's our DM, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay, no, leave me alone. Anyway, let me fight against you right now. after Hibuki was struck down by a fucking giant aerial attack of lightning.
Radiant.
Everyone's suffering some levels of damage, some more than others. He's fucking dead. You can
Not
place
dead, I'm
yourself
unconscious.
over here.
This is a big map. I gotta zoom out.
Yeah, it is a big map because this is a big aerial fight.
Yeah.
I needed a lot of space for Magna Dramon.
I'll put this right here to signify where people should be, because they would still be with Cherubimon.
Yeah.
Hey, you wouldn't.
You were on Cherubimon.
I
Yeah,
got
you're
knocked off.
literally on.
Cherubimon also went down.
Oh.
You're crashing with Cherubimon, so at the very least, you're not taking full child flesh to the ground. And Cherubimon's
Okay.
durable.
It'll probably hurt, but you'll be safer. Ugh.
Roll initiative?
Alright. Let me get out the T-Racker. Roll, my children.
Oh wait, we still need our tokens.
Hey, put yourself on.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you can beat a nat 1-9 for initiative.
22 for Ellie on coming to the back.
I got a 12.
That's still better than a 9.
You're gonna fucking die.
I expected
That's not
Ibuki to
canon.
get a
I
6.
didn't say that.
Not fucking
I kinda
Oh
like
no,
this
a
one.
12! That's like going 6 feet under while you're 6 feet under. You're double dead.
kidding. Thank you, Cable.
Well, Tahichi, everyone around you just got fucking zapped to death.
Alright, so we're falling through the air, immediately spending 5 SP.
The big pissy dragon looking down at you right now.
I'll deal with you, like, looking over. So I know Hibuki and Cherubimon went down, right?
Well, they got hit and they aren't moving.
Well, I mean, I would assume she's going down, right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you can already tell, like, the people who aren't moving, probably down for good.
Like, looking over, like, at them, like... First and foremost, there is a very pressing thing that I need to do. So, 5 SP is being spent, Jack, okay? Spirit Evolution. So, after, like immediately just, like, falling, just like, shit, execute Spirit Evolution! And then, oh, thank God, wings. And, Owie! And then immediately go and grab Owie by her collar before she plummets into the earth like a meteorite.
I can take it!
You be quiet, we gotta go save... like, going to fly over, like, damn it, this thing's gonna hunt us down. I'm gonna start, like, jettisoning towards Cherubimon and Hibuki as quickly as I can.
Okay.
So I guess I would be taking the dash action while flying, so I'd be moving 80 feet.
I'll say because it hasn't been that long, you can easily get to them by that point.
Okay, so...
But you are
Immediately...
falling at velocity at the moment.
So immediately once I get there, I don't think I can really do anything else because I used my bonus action to a Spirit Evolve. Owie, can you heal Hibuki? I'll try to wake Cherubimon up. Or
Yes,
help her.
I can do this.
Alright, so I leave Hibuki to Owie and I start, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna hug Cherubimon and hope love fixes the problem.
Oh,
Roll a medicine.
Alright, hold on, let me pull up her sheet. Cherubimon, I'll love the pain out of you.
All the mean parts of me are saying, please get in that one after that.
What, am I gonna hit? I can't fill her with hate and kill her, it's impossible.
Oh, sure, she lives off hate.
So 7. 7! Like the crests of the Digidestined. In
Or like
Season
the
1.
co-crown spin.
No, I don't recall that part.
Nah, you're trying your hardest, but she's fucking down for the count by the looks of it right now.
She's only paralyzed, her HP was barely touched. She's fine.
Yeah, she's still down for the count. Of course. Owie.
Okay.
Dead!
so we can use our spells, right?
Yes.
Okay. How far is Hibuki away from me?
Oh, you've
Right
been
there.
dragged to like Shuriman and him, so you're like basically next to each other right now.
Oh, okay, well, I know I can do this, but I don't know if I've ever done this before, but I'm gonna... Wah!
I was gonna yell very loudly and use mass healing word, and everybody's gonna heal for 1 HP.
Well, at least he's up.
Okay, 1 second. Since I'm technically up,
I need to look at something.
I was 66 last time, so.
I'm gonna get a roll of D10. Okay, I've got
Oh, wow, that was a nice roll.
yay, I've got 11 HP.
Dex save!
Is that a bonus? That's a bonus action.
It says as a react. Oh, sorry, thought you were reading the tattoo.
So it's still Aui's turn?
Yes.
Yep.
I just interrupted.
No, it's fine.
Because he really needed that interruption. That is your.
This
legendary?
is can I cast it as a 4th level spell if I spend more?
Yeah. It's basically a 1-to-1 point system, so.
Okay, so everybody also regains 5 HP.
Perfect.
Okay, sweet. And Aui's turn for her movement. Is she on Shurubimon now?
Currently, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put her right there because she's underneath Shurubimon on the layer, and that's her turn.
Hold on, I can fix that. Two fronts, there you go.
Oh, wait, no, Jack.
What? Who?
I,
What?
I did something wrong, but I don't know if you
Huh?
want to rectify it. So,
What did you do?
Cherubimon's supposed to repeat the save to break out of it, not a medicine check. I was just trying to love her out of it. She's supposed to do it at the end of Seiichi's turn.
I'll say you can do it now. You can do it now if you want.
Let me. So she has to beat
Because it would
DC
have been
17
at the end of the
constantly.
turn, so she can't do anything after breaking out anyway.
Yeah, I had forgotten how that works. It's been a while.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
Yeah. 17 con.
Yeah, she's never fantastic con
right.
modifier, but we'll see.
Nope, she's still falling and paralyzed.
All right.
Ibuki, you're alive again
Okay.
and falling.
Oh, no. Can I see Magnetramon?
Oh, you can see it. It's coming for you.
Does it have a noticeable code crown on it?
You can't see anything. Right now, currently, all you can see are big teeth.
Okay. Bonus action, Crystal Revolution.
Do it, Boyle.
And it needs to make a Wisdom con save. Roar of the Titanic King.
Wisdom. No.
Okay. Okay. If it's not, it is feared, paralyzed, stunned, and immobilized. Is it immune to any of this?
Well, it's not paralyzed.
It's stunned?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! Okay, this has made things so much different. Okay. Next, I'm going. Okay, that was basically my action, right?
Yeah.
Right. Whew. I'm going to. That's the end of my turn. That's all I can really do right this second. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's it. I guess get up. Like,
And
stand.
just sitting up.
Yeah.
You could call out Beelzemon with his bike, like, don't worry, Habuki, I'm... Oh!
Yeah. I was like, yep, that's a great idea. Nope.
He's got wings.
Yeah.
But the bike doesn't.
Right he doesn't always have the bike next to him.
I just imagine the image of Beelzemon having to hold tightly onto a bike while he flaps his wings. So he can pull it up in the air with him.
Well, it is currently feared, so
And it is stunned.
yeah, it is stunned, but that's just... It
Also
can
can't
still
move.
attempt to attack you.
It can't.
I'm looking at this. Stunned creatures incapacitated.
Yeah. No. This thing's done.
Never
for-
mind then. This fucking thing pissed me off.
You wrote Roar of the Titanic King, that was your fault.
No, not Royal the Titanic King. I got the index thing open with stats conditions and it keeps fucking up on me.
You should just get some
Okay, we
tattoos.
have a chance.
Yeah, so it's just kind of currently circling around in its little area, waiting for things to wear off.
Alright, I can't do anything till I know Cherubimon's okay. Seiichi's
Oh,
love
she's
ball.
immune.
No, not...
Here.
I need to get her paralyzed under control. I'm not concerned about anything else right now. She's falling.
Yeah, no. Question, Jack. Would she have been healed from her paralyzation since all allies hearing this are immune?
I'm sorry, what?
Apparently, if any allies hear what Ibuki does, they become immune to the effects that, like, Roar of the Titanic King can do. So does that counteract her paralysis?
So she was already under it before it happened,
I
so...
figured.
if
Alright,
it happens after, then... So basically, you're all good now. But,
Gonna...
like,
We good?
carry on, sorry.
I'm gonna basically flap over to her face and just, like, locking eyes with Cherubimon and just, like, trying to, like, just, like, looking directly at her face while she's struggling, being paralyzed, and be like, Cherubimon, this thing took a shot at you. Are you gonna sit there and take that? I'm
She's
trying-
gritting her teeth right now and her one eye is twitching.
Can she get this con save with advantage? I'm trying to assist her with it, is what I'm using my action to do.
Alright.
Please let me beat a 17. Nat 20.
There you go. She's free!
Then I look right at her as the paralysis shakes off, and then just, like, staring directly at her. Anything they do to you, we pay back twice as much, right?
I'm gonna rip those pretty little feathers off that bitch.
Alright, well, that's 4 times as much. Let's dial it back a little bit.
We were about to fall to our death. I think she deserves it.
Yeah.
2 broken arms, that's it.
Fine.
And then I gently smooch her on the forehead. Maybe a little feathers. And then I look towards, like, as Cherubimon's stable, my eyes go over towards Owie. Hey, Owie!
Oh, yes,
I have an idea and it's dumb. Do you want to do it?
of course.
Alright, perfect. I'm gonna flap over. I'm gonna grab Owie by the sides. Like, one Owie airlifted, and I am now your wings. You can direct me where you want me to move.
Oh my goodness! Where should we go?
Howie scratches her chin.
Go towards that big pink thing's giant ugly face!
Roger that, Owie. And I'm gonna dash you 80 feet towards it.
It's technically at an angle right now, so you're coming up
Yeah.
from underneath, which is probably going to make it worse, but it's attacking its belly.
Alright, so it's like right around here, actually. So, yeah, you're over there with me, Batty.
Yes, I know. Hold on. Let me...
So, once we get close enough, like, alright, once we get a little closer towards it, Owie, I'll toss you straight up there and I'll do what I can. Then when if it feels crazy, let me know and I'll catch you and we'll keep repeating it.
I'm fine with this.
Alright, and then I hold out a little fist bump. Team Owie Seichi?
Team Owie Seichi!
Bam! And then smile. I've always wanted to do this. I wanted to fight a dragon so bad, but that's my turn. I can't do anything else. I'm being a backpack right now. Constance, it's your turn.
Let's see. Well, first of all, Crystal Revolution, Owie.
Why do I call you Constance?
Big coat arms.
And currently not close enough to Magdramon to, like, actually attack with Owie right now. I don't think, at least. Can I do anything? I'm going to hold my action to punch Magnadramon in the face when they get closer to us.
Okay.
And that is not going to be my turn, because I just realized something. You know what? Owie is just going to put in another mass cure wounds or mass healing word for good measure. So, okay. Seichi, I don't know if you had any health, but you get 2.
Seichi's been back up at full for a while.
Yeah.
You know what?
But
That's
it's
the only way I can heal
appreciated.
myself. It's the only way I can heal myself, so I'm fine with this. And that's my turn.
Okay.
2 turns so far, right? Okay.
All right. Getting Beelzemon out.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, gotta make sure do good. Going to move Beelzemon over here. And well, it's the only one I can really realistically do. 7th full cluster on Magnadramon. It has advantage.
Oh, Uta!
It's 26, Jack. There's
Oh,
still-
yeah, it's a 26. I was like... yeah, that's some chunky damage.
That better fucking hit.
yeah.
I'm a boy.
Okay. I'm sorry for jumping the gun, but my god.
Done.
No.
No, you have all the reason to after what just fucking happened.
Yeah, I just got my shit rocked.
Quite fucking literally.
All right. I get my wings out.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Is that an action?
If I didn't specify, let's say it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Because it doesn't take that long to whip out magic fucking wings, let's be honest.
Yeah. I'm going over there. And because it can't.
It can't do a lot right now.
Yeah, it literally can't.
It just can't.
Mm-hmm. It will be taking a lightning bolt. Yeah, yes, at 3rd level. What? Why didn't it roll? It automatically fails this. I'm just gonna roll 8d6.
Alright.
A 25.
25 lightning. And that'll be in my turn.
And I can from home can't really do shit still anyway.
One more turn after this.
Hey, Jay.
Hello. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yes, I can still get to it, thankfully. So, flying over there with Owie.
Blah, 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 blah.
And then once I get close, like, so to imagine it like, you said we're coming up from, like, below, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to imagine almost like, with, like, the overly dramatic anime lines. As Seiichi's flying up, he's using the momentum so that before he strikes at Magnadramon, you just see Owie curled up in a ball and, like, pop open in front of Magnadramon's face.
Whoa!
So while that's going on, Seiichi is gonna take a swing with Erendite.
Yeah, I forgot on roll.
Non-lethal, Jack. Okay?
Oh.
I'm making sure I call that first time.
Bang.
This is non-lethal, but damn is it gonna hurt. Alright. 26.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Okay, so this is also a Draymond Destroyer weapon. Does that count?
Yeah, this is a Draymon. It has Dre in the name.
So whatever this is, it's doubled. So that's 32, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, so it takes 64 fire and slashing damage from the first hit. And then right on that tummy flap. 25?
Yeah.
33, so 66 on the second one. So 64 and 66 between both of them, which is
Ooh, nice damage.
130 total.
Damn!
So just like spiraling in, like cutting straight through, and then as I take the hits and look up, like, you think that's bad? And then just like looking straight up, like letting the fucking like the lens flare hit right off the side of like Awie's hat shining. And I'm gonna pass that over to Miss Wong. Jurimon's just gonna fly closer.
So I have a question. I held my action.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got close to this, so does my attack go off?
Yeah, it does.
Now I have a question. So Dynas Punch's attacks automatically hit after a normal attack. Would my Focus Punch proc if I hit this thing? First of all, let's see if I hit. Okay, so the held attack did not hit.
It's a 23. Does that hit?
Yeah, done.
Yeah, you have a.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, Danse punch plus
23 damage.
focus punch.
9. So 23 and 9 is 32.
5 bludgeoning, 4 radiant.
Okay, so that was my held action. Now I'm going to attack.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, very quick question, and this is in relation to what you're doing, Batty.
Yep.
Jack, I don't know how you rule this. Batty held his attack action for when he got closer. He has multi-attack. Does that proc all of them, or do you only rule it as one strike?
Just the one.
Okay.
That's fine.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's her turn after this anyway, so she's gonna get fucking more off anyway.
Yeah, now I get to do my multi-attack.
Yeah, 'cause now your turn actually does roll around.
That was more a housekeeping rule to know in general moving forward. I didn't actually know what your ruling on that was.
Yeah, it's usually just one attack.
Okay, both.
Yep. Danse punch, 25. 20,
24.
24. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll all of these to see if they hit 22 and 28 with the advantage.
Yeah, they all hit.
Okay. So,
Get something pulled out for this if you want to be doing multi-attacks and shit.
I'll have to do the math on this one for reasons.
I'm doing it right now, don't worry.
I'm flavoring this.
I mean,
as-
because there's a reason why. Because you're trying to hit this kind of Digimon with radiant damage. You can see that light, rather than dealing damage, seems to just scatter around it. Like, it's still taking all the other damage, but
Yes.
that radiant light that glows from your fist just kind of fizzles away.
Oh, so it's immune. Alright, I thought it was just resistant.
Nope.
Seriously, I don't think why you were having the late attacks work on this thing. And now I'm falling.
No, you're not. I already specified what I do at the end of it.
Yeah, I was just joking.
But yeah, no, I just imagine like Aoi like coming up, doing an uppercut with her held action, and then as she's going up in the air, she's coming back down and smashing in the face.
Okay.
Also, without the radiant Jack, I believe that is 44. I don't know if you already did the math.
Yeah, I did.
I'll just sit over here then.
No, you are very appreciated when doing that.
Hi, Buki.
Flap your wings and
Get them flappers over here. This is your thing.
Yeah, you gotta be the one to defeat it.
Alright. For my bonus action, I'm going to put a glyph on Magnadramon.
Cool, do it.
Now every time this target is hit, they take an extra 3d6 thunder damage.
Ooh, that was a very good thing to do.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You can't even fucking see it. I put the fucking paralysis like lightning bolts on it. You can't fucking see it in that corner.
I can see it. It's a little teeny, but it's there.
It's very teeny.
Look at that little paralysis.
Okay, for that, and then... I'm going to use my action surge. Okay. And... Actually, no, I'm not using the action surge this time. But, I'm going to interrupt with Yelzamon. Okay, I'm going to say this is non-lethal. $18.
It goes wide.
Oh, great.
Fucking right through the horns like a goalpost.
You do get a bunch of cheering fans down below that go, "Goal!"
Okay. And I'm going to do something that will hurt it. And cast.
Ooh.
Cantrip. Pull the dead.
Dawn.
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Damn, my roll is shit.
Yeah, good.
Dumb dragon.
Yeah, this is gonna be 2d8,
No, because missing health.
d12. Yeah.
19. And
You hold on. There's some exposition here. You see this damage. You see. Sorry, let me start that again. You hear the bell toll ring across the skies. Nothing seems to happen.
oh no. Guys, the bell didn't work.
Bell? Actually, I think I think Cherubimon would be the closest to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is something that everyone could hear because this is a fucking loud bell.
No, I mean the Habuki comment though. Like I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
if we'd be able
yeah.
to hear because like wind rushing.
Oh yeah,
and
no,
shit.
okay,
There's a
good.
lot of wind.
No, I instinctively responded. That's why I was like, wait, I don't think Seiichi can hear it.
Yeah. And I just need to double check to see. Okay, so yeah, it's immobilized and like it's after it's this turn, it's gone. It's good.
Yeah.
After its next turn, like this turn, its turn, whatever. Yeah. And my turn.
Now it's good, but it can only do its stuff next turn.
Yep.
But at least it's free.
Oh god, it's free. How does it look, Jack? It looks fine, I assume, right?
Currently, yeah.
All right, so it doesn't look like it's gotten like it's not feeling.
Oh shit! I really need to read my fucking sheet. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna have Cherubimon pitter patter her little feeties over here through the sky. Let's see, what do I want to do here? So is there a way to check for a code crown on this thing?
Oh, what would it be? Give me a perception, see if you can at least like see any like semblance of one around it. Because there's a lot of like space to cover with it.
16.
You can't currently see one. If there is one around it, you can't really tell right now.
I'm gonna look at it. I assume is it looking at, where's its attention drawn towards?
Well, thing is, a big threat just showed up. It's staring that way.
We've already been here. What are you talking about?
Big threat. You a little threat.
Nothing's bigger than
No.
Seiichi.
Didn't say you weren't still dangerous threats. You're just not a big threat.
Gonna look towards it and just Alright, well, first off, like, I've caught Aoi, so I'm gonna relaunch the Aoi bomb again.
Here I go!
So chuck Aoi straight out, and then as I'm doing that, like, I'm gonna try to throw Aoi at a bit of like onto Magnadrama, going like in a bit of an angle, so like if she arcs over, Cherubimon will catch her. And then just like, Aoi,
Yes!
maybe have Mr. Sniffles on Cherubimon's head.
That would be really cute!
Sure.
Whatever.
No time right now. Gonna I'm gonna go in for 2 more strikes with Arendite. Non-lethal.
That's a 17 now.
Would I not get that weird-ass diagonal flanking with Cherubimon?
No.
Ah, fuck.
My thing is, if it's in like these 3 squares, then it has to be in like these 3 squares and like side to side completely.
Okay. Alright, well, if you will permit me then, I will miss the first attack. Since Seiichi has not moved, I'll bank around to be flanking now, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't use your movement yet, so
Yeah.
fucking do it.
And now, 19, of course.
It misses.
Alright, both of those launched. I still have my bonus action, but how many fucking turns has it been? I think it's been 4.
I think at this point, yeah.
Alright, so Phoenixian Chivalry should be at full power right now. Alright, so... that is gonna be my turn, and Cherubimon. Alright, Jack, you're Cherubimon. What's her mood? Is she more on the I want to stop a creature that might have a code crown, or is it bitch paralyzed me?
She wants dragon wings for dinner.
Alright, then Cherubimon's gonna do 2,000 spear attacks. Oh wait, she can do 2 lightning spears and 1,000 spear. That's what our multi. Alright, so 1, 19 will miss. 2, double nat 1.
Woo!
I'll roll severity.
No, I like doing that.
Alright, fine.
Do you know what?
No,
Keep it.
that's
Keep
not
it
fair.
well.
You said you like doing it.
And then I
Roll
like
the-
it when I get low numbers, but you did it for me this
Roll the
time.
severity, Jack. You're a mean person. If I get electrocuted, I'm not your friend anymore.
Don't worry, he's just gonna throw it at me.
Oh my god.
Trubamon can't throw it at you. There's no feasible way this would hit Ibuki.
Magdramon whips her tail and the shot goes wide and hits Ibuki.
Don't actually do that.
No, I'm not.
Okay. It's like, yo, I was doing that for the funny.
No, he's got like 11. That'll
No.
kill him.
Yeah, I know.
Also, you're wearing metal. That's like a fucking lightning rod.
Technically, I'm wearing clothes.
Your plate armor's in your spirit. What happens, Jack? How bad do I get hit?
I'm gonna say you can take double damage from the fucking attack you're about to do to yourself.
Damn.
Actually, it kind of arcs itself and hits you too.
What do you mean?
It hits both Cherubimon and you. 'cause
Okay,
I'm
I
the opposite
assumed it was
side.
just hitting Seiichi. I thought I was just gonna take 22 lightning damage. So do both Seiichi and Cherubimon take 22?
Yep.
Alright.
Because it was a double in that one, that's why you're both taking it.
Alright. What is 22 from this? That is... Alright, that's reasonable. Let me just do some quick subtractions, my guy.
Okay. I'll do my drink.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna launch her 1,000 spear just so it can miss.
Ugh.
18.
Yeah.
Alright.
Expertly dodging through those
Wait, how-
1,000 spears.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm done.
Whoever the fuck's underneath is gonna get the fright of their fucking life.
Okay, that's how that works. Alright, yeah, nope. Do I roll a hit for all 5 of the 1,000 spears, or is it 1 hit and 5 damage?
I can't remember what he said, so...
1,000 spears, it says fires 5 bolts of lightning. I don't know, am I supposed to roll every single hit for that?
Oh, it's damage, like... it's 5.
So I would roll the damage 5 times when I hit with it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's a miss.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's turn for me.
Howie, you've just been flown again.
Okay, so Aoi, before she lands in Cherubimon loving arms, she's gonna do a couple of nasty hits in.
Joy.
Oop. Oop.
Miss and miss.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, never mind.
Focus punch.
Miss.
Dang. 21?
Just miss. You get so close on that last one, but you just... But the wind gently blows you off course slightly.
That's funny. I just like imagine like Aoi being thrown into the air and she like whiffs and then just starts turning, like spinning in the air.
Whee!
Wee, boop. Well, you know,
I'm gonna spawn Apochromon on Cherubimon's head.
Do it.
Hold on just a second. I need to fucking do something and
try not to fall off, Mr. Sniffles!
Wait,
Wait, what? Oh my god! Oh, why are we so high? Why are we fighting a dragon?
You need to fight the dragon! Attack the dragon!
Okay.
The dragon.
I just realized something funny about Mr. Sniffles.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of his attacks are melee, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So Mr. Sniffles, I guess, is going to have to jump off of Cherubimon.
I imagine
Gonna
Cherubimon just
flip on
holding
its head.
him in her palm and putting him close.
I mean, there's enough space on Magnadramon's back to fight. Just say it.
Fair enough.
Jump on the Hydra's bitch.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
I know for a fact that Radiant is resistant. We're gonna have Mr. Sniffles jump off a Cherubimon, and he is going to use a Lightning Charge Blade.
Okay. That misses.
Okay. Let's do 2 Fallen Kick attacks then.
Do it. That one hit.
Fucking finally. So,
Nat 20.
Yeah.
nat fucking 20.
14, 20. 24 on the nat 20 and 9 on the other one.
Oh shit, I forgot. Each of those
Yeah,
hit.
I remembered. I was about to say it. The extra damage from a Kabuki.
Sweet.
Or the...
So 66.
Oh, so I do add an additional 66.
Yes.
Okay. Can I set that in? I'll just do it in slash roll 66. 20.
20 thunder damage.
Ring its bell.
Can I do anything else?
You see when you start hitting it, you hear the same like drum beats that Habuki now currently plays echoing across this thing, and it looks like it's in extra pain.
Interesting.
And Aoi is going to whisper into Trubismon's ear.
I doesn't like loud noises.
And that's going to be Aoi's turn.
Okay. Immediately. more of the roaring.
Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da.
It meets on one, fails on the other.
No, it's going to use its legendary resistance to get that second one.
Can I ask you a question, Jack?
Yeah.
Could I potentially use the Dark Network as a reaction to stop the activation of a target's ability?
Does legendary resistance class as an ability though?
I mean, it's something the creature's
I don't
doing.
think it does.
That's up to you.
So not this one. Not when it comes to a legendary resistance.
Okay. Alright then. I can only do that once per turn, or... Is that considered an action?
Yeah.
Okay, action surge, and we're doing it again.
Alright then. So I'm gonna use legendary resistance.
Mother.
I thought I could only do that once per turn. I thought legendary resistance have to reset.
No, this one's different. This one has a per day thing.
Okay.
I got 2 bonus actions.
Yeah, this one has a different version of legendary resistance.
I'm going to use one of my bonus actions to do second wind.
Do it.
Because, yeah. There's second wind. There it is. Alright.
Oh,
Just
shit. I forgot something. Continue. This is something separate.
Hooray! I get 9 HP back.
Woohoo!
Here.
Alright. I'm gonna use Beelzemon to... Hey, buddy. Go. Gluttony Flare.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh!
I believe
Jesus
that's
Christ.
164. Let me see.
When you hit, you really hit.
93%. 165.
Don't forget to add your thingy ability onto that as well.
Oh yeah.
You get fucking double whatever you roll on this next one.
18.
183, Jack.
Fucking hell, you just took a big chunk out of that.
Yeah.
She not looking so fucking good after that one.
And what else can I do?
I think you've done enough.
I have a bonus action still.
Jesus.
My action surged. I guess I move slightly closer. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Beelzemon can't get any closer. Hype. It's like, why aren't you charging into Rush? I think the gear's stuck. And he's just like trying to fucking get his bike to move. Oh, I think it's out of gas. Oh. Damn it. I can't move. I got a flat.
Fuck.
Hello, Lizzo.
Well, thing is, it is the end of his turn. He's going to use a legendary action because he's worried. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is the whole map, but I'm gonna do an aura.
It is.
You don't even know what it is yet.
Yes, I fucking do.
No, you don't. You've got no clue. Yeah, that's the whole fucking map. There ain't spots from this one.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, this one is. You actually can't escape. One move at least on this map.
I need everyone to make me a con save.
Is this constituted as an attack, Jack?
More an ability.
No, this isn't an attack.
It's an attack?
This isn't an attack.
Okay. Con.
Fuck,
Oh.
no, you super save.
Okay, 1 second.
18.
Boy.
Nah, you fail. I'm Digimon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he failed.
Let me do a Pokemon.
True
real quick.
one's most likely gonna fail.
Pokemon fails.
True man fails.
Yeah. There is currently a very thick spreading fog that is covering the entire area around you, and you cannot see past it. Even if you can see through it, technically you're still at disadvantages for attack. And this fog, it tastes very strange. You feel it entering your lungs, and it gets kind of hard to breathe. And by that, it means any saves you try to roll as well.
So everything.
I knows.
But Ibuki's immune from this.
Oh yeah, you fucking super saved, you're fine.
Okay.
And now... I run away.
Would it provoke attacks?
If you can attack, if you can hit it.
I mean, it'd still be a neutral roll.
Disadvantage.
We were flanking, so it would be a neutral roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll go for my Arondites. 30.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Jesus.
So as it starts to fly away, like Seiichi just like feels it moving and just like sticks the sword out. So like as it rushes past, it's dragging its own body across it. That is 34. I mean that's 24 doubled to 27. Give me a second. My brain's all scrambly. It's 27 doubled to 54.
Plus the 3d6.
Yeah, you still get there.
Plus 8. Unless you double that because of Draymond
No, it's
Destroyer.
still double because... no, it's double because it's weak to thunder.
Okay.
Oh!
So 16 then. So that is 54 plus 16, which is... I think that's an even 70.
It is not looking good. I mean, you can barely see it, but it's not looking good. And yeah, both you punch and a charge blade. Yeah.
Crack!
Truly still has a chance.
Oh, that's right. We'll throw 1,000 spears at it. 27?
Oh, fuck, that hit.
Alright, so I gotta roll the damage 5 times on this. Now, do I add thunder for every single one of those?
I'm gonna say no, because
Okay.
that'd be like way too.
Yeah, that would have probably.
And
worked.
I think it's down anyway. Yeah, it's down. Like, there's no point.
But
As soon as that you hear like the lightning going off, and then the thunder for each hit, and then the fog just starts clearing through each like thunder strike and loud boom.
Not gonna lie, that's not how I wanted to do that. I was gonna do something cool, but it had to not have enough health. This asshole.
It had a lot of health. You fucked it up royally. No,
He helped you a little.
You helped him more than a little.
yeah,
I punched you at least twice.
you got me back up, Owie.
You're welcome.
Is it going towards the ground?
Yeah, it's currently unconscious. But
Alright.
I will say, you do hear a loud shattering noise and see green energy lift off of Magnadramon as it's falling. You can guess what it already is. You've seen it before.
Code crown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look.
I didn't have any other sounds. That's why that was. This is desert noise. Ignore the cow that just mooed.
Holy cow.
The sky cow.
It's a holy cow.
I'm gonna fly over to Cherubimon and Aoi and just be like, Cherubimon, I have an idea. Come with me.
Okay.
Pookie's going down to Magnadramon to see if it's okay. Feels like
So I forgot something for this entire fight, which would have made it a lot more like intense, Jack. Magnadramon was supposed to be rolling a wisdom save. I forgot that Cherubimon still has the Magidramon data for the Megiddo arm. Like it's part of her copy ability, so we're about to go get a new costume change. But flying on down.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon's falling.
Is Pokemon still on the dragon?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Help!
Your voice.
Help me!
Oh no! Pookie would go to. If he knew that, Pookie would go to help Pokemon.
Remind you catch a part to Mr. Sniffles.
What?
Remind you catch Mr. Sniffles.
I mean, I guess I could just let him fall. That'd be funnier, but
I would be super mad at you.
picks him up by one hand. Feels humiliating.
I chuckle as we make our way down towards the ground. Through the clouds. Ah, the Angel Island crows.
Hey, Cromon.
How long before we hit the ground?
Lamont doesn't exist. Dunk.
What do I feel
Big
like
dust cloud dragon looks even worse. It's dead now.
Nah!
No one helped it. It was falling.
I thought it was I'm trying to help it, Jack. I'm how long before we get there? You weren't answering my question.
I'm sorry. When I was just peeking. Oh, ground's coming up very quick. You still got like a good like minute left before you hit.
Fuck, I have something I can do. Hold on. Let me just find it.
I mean, due to things, it's not dying right now, but it is unconscious.
Okay, like, what's the area below us look like?
Oh, it's just grassy field.
Alright, I'm gonna, underneath where it's falling, I'm gonna cast Dimension Door, and just, like, try to get it so that way it's, like, I'm not trying to, like, put it directly to slam into the ground, because that impact will still hurt it, but imagine I'm trying to, like, arc the doorway to just, like, give it a gentle, like, curve so it skids across the grass. It's not
You're going to try and do a portal thing where you put one down, it comes out the top of the other, and then the portal just disappears and it just gently falls to the ground instead.
We could do that too. I'm just trying not to have this thing turn into the whale from fucking from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Guide, yeah. Yeah, I'll say through whatever means you managed to safely land back on the ground again.
Oh, I could have did system backdoor and just released it into Tokyo.
No.
Jesus Christ, don't do that. You'll fucking scare everyone.
Again.
Just let it happen. These are Digimon, don't be afraid.
Apocalypse.
Is it waking up or is it unconscious?
Probably still gonna be unconscious for a short while longer after what fucking happened at the end of that fight, because Jesus, that was a lot of stress.
I'm gonna give it 12 HP back using the Phoenixian Chivalry. I had it stored and I just had no reason to use it, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pump some Phoenix healing into it.
Oh yeah, Kabuki, your arm feels like it's burning.
Ah! We're not again.
Congratulations, you have tattoo number 3.
Yeah, that's how it works. You want us to just fight Goldramon for you? We can gank up on him as a group.
Yeah, we could, but also I'm just gonna turn him into a smaller Digimon and throw him out the ring.
That's the new plan you've made?
Yes.
How's that one gonna work out with all the other plans?
I give up after this one.
Damn! And on mute.
Good luck, champ. I'm petting Magnadramon's head gently.
Yeah, I thought Shademon was over with Sheena right now.
Yeah. What?
So,
I lost 400 bits on the Bakamon fight. I bet against the underdog and I lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, Shiki?
Huh?
I have a comment about the last encounter that we just went to.
Yes.
Okay.
And I need to point out that Aoi right now, like her face is probably very red and her hair is sticking straight up.
That was the most amazing experience of my entire life, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I smush hug Aoi.
I am a smush hugged.
I'm petting Magnadramon slowly. I'm gonna call it Holy Dramon because that's what I remember it more in my head as, if that's okay.
Okay.
Sorry, because Magna and Magidra don't need to be that similar to each other. Holy Dramon is better.
Magnemon.
So I'm petting Holy Dramon and just Trubimon is still there and it's like so Trubimon, I do want to get a scan if you can with your Data Weaver ability, but I feel weird just doing it, so let's at least wait for it to wake up first.
Yeah.
Alright.
Buki is also petting the dragon.
How long before it gets up, Jack?
I mean, if anyone wants to, like, try doing medicine checks on it to wake it up a bit quicker, you can.
I mean...
Well, I say wake it up a bit quicker. I mean, like, help with the healing process a bit more. Because, like, there's a difference between, like, magically healing and then, like, you know, like...
Healing.
Actually dealing with the problem.
I think I want to do you one better if you'll allow it. I'm gonna go pull some rations out of the bag because I realized I have 200 rations on me because Agumon eats like a fucking animal. But I'm gonna grab like 10 of them and just like start like doing the thing where like you shake food to get the scent going off of it, like right towards its nose, like directly in front of its nostrils. I'm trying to like smelling salts it with jerky.
Oh. Huh.
Medicine check.
Yeah.
18 with advantage because you love me.
Can I actually assist with prestidigitation?
I kind of already thought you were all kind of working towards this anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
Smell this holy Dramon. The smell of fresh food. Or fresh preserved food. I see that drool. I see who's waking up.
Oh, it's
Just
cool.
licks at it.
Here you go. You
I
doing
feel like
okay?
I just got hit by. I feel like I just got hit by a large truck.
No, just a small child.
Yeah.
In this world, it might as well be a truck.
Yeah.
Sorry about all the stuff. You were under a code crown and we didn't have time to break it.
That's okay. I think I just want to lay here for a while.
That's fair.
Do you have any energy to move?
Not right now.
If you can, try to get to a boat that's on the other side of the island. There's more people there, so you at least safety in numbers.
Okay.
Do you mind if the Cherubimon gets a quick little scan of your data?
Whatever.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Do you mind if I scan you as well?
Didn't your arm already scan it? You have the soul of it burned into your boy flesh.
I also scanned one.
That's a scam. That's something else.
So I'm gonna. I think I have to crunch a card for this. I haven't done it in so long. Let me see.
Yeah.
All right. I got a bunch of extra cards. I'll crunch a random fucking the forced evolution card. I got like 7 of those. They're just in my bag for crunch fodder. Do that, and then I'm gonna scan Holy Dramon. What ability does Cherubimon get from her?
Let's see. Let me reopen her state again.
And also the Megiddo data would just be converted into a card as it switches over.
Okay.
Yeah, you had mentioned I can do that, so.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'll roll a d4 and see what you have. We have to put those on the right fucking thing. Oh! Congratulations! You have Apocalypse!
Yay! Cherubimon's got Apocalypse now!
Yeah.
Jesus H.
Although-
fucking Christ.
Technically, that's just doubling up because I already have Heaven's Judgment, which is the same thing.
But radiant.
No, this
Yeah,
is
this
so
one's a
likely.
Radiant version.
Oh, wait, yeah.
No, Apocalypse is a Radiant version.
Oh, yeah, you just copy. Alright, so, wow, I got a Radiant attack. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll ask you for it at the end of the session, Jack.
Alright. I mean, you could just copy everything there.
I'll do it at the end of the session, is just what I mean.
Alright.
That way I don't have to do it now. Alright, so. Ah, Cherubimon. What power did you get?
Just slowly looks over at you. I'm a danger to this world.
Then I walk over and then immediately, like, gesture for her to lower her head as she says that. And then I put both hands on her face and hug her. You can't be a danger. You're too adorable.
There'll be a danger and adorable. How dare you?
You're a dangerable.
There you go.
And I just hugged Cherubimon.
Hug back.
This is a very scary beast that I have such a loving relationship with. It's
Like
like
a fucking archangel.
this needs to be a fucking manga series that's released. Like my best friend is Satan.
Uh,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that exists somewhere.
Have you not seen Devil's a Part-Timer?
He's nobody's friend. Mao works for money. Mao's about that paper.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
He gets no bitches, but he stacks double paper. I love Devil.
Watch Devil's a Part-Timer. Season 2 is coming out and it's fun.
New
Anyway.
campaign's coming out that Jack's DMing pretty soon. It's basically just McDonald's simulator, but it'll be great, I promise.
Just with D&D races.
Don't fucking put words like that in my mouth. I don't want to run that game.
Okay, good.
Would you play it?
You won't play in that game?
No. It sounds sad.
Fair enough.
All right. So Holy Dramon's good the way it is, right? Like it'll make its way over to more
Yeah.
people to be safe.
Yeah, and it's like right here, so it's not gonna like be attacked or anything on its way over there.
All right. I'm gonna leave another 5 rations there for it. You eat these and help you get your strength back up.
Hey.
Do you know if Leilamon has anything else extremely dangerous under her control here?
Apart from the high tier angels who aren't even here, the second tier angels at the postmarks around the temple.
Wait, what do you...
Wait,
They're fully corrupted and they're in fall down.
Wait,
yeah.
who are the second tier angels?
The second tier angels are Slash Angemon, Clavis Angemon, and fucking what's the other one? Dominimon, that's it.
So there's no way to save them, or if we break their code,
Oh, you can, but you're probably gonna have to beat them into submission very hard. There ain't no saving them without having to fucking beat the crap out of them now.
Are you going to do it?
Wait.
You do it. Fucking beat them up. Ugh.
Wait. So Phantasma and Seraphimon are in fall down.
No, they're fine. They're not even here. Well, one of them is. The other one, I don't know where her Phantasma is. She fucking left.
And the third one's right here. Points to Cherubimon.
Oh god, it's back.
Wait, what do you... Cherubimon, I thought you were like friends with everyone on Angel Island. I thought you were one of the 3 great angels.
Friends is a strong word. I kind of rule with an iron fist.
But your hands are so soft.
Exactly. That's what. That's why no one suspects it.
You and your jokes. No, it's okay, Holy
Yeah.
Dramon. I know Cherubimon was one of the nicer ones, right?
It just rolls over onto the other side.
Just starts rolling away.
Look how comfortable they get around you. Well, we gotta go see Seraphimon.
Yeah.
Don't get too close to the pyramid.
I assume that's where she is, right?
Yeah, and it'll hurt you.
Right.
Great.
Or brain control you.
Great.
Alright, I'm
I got
sending that in a message to Shino and Mai. So that way they know don't go snooping around the pyramid.
Pookie just texts them, I lived.
You give her
It shows picture of Magnadramon.
But at what cost?
Show him your sick tap, bro.
Oh.
So we don't need to come help?
Huh? No, we're fine.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
please, y'all can consider. I got to jump in the air.
I can tell just by looking at it, Magnadramon. I hate these names so much.
You had it right the first time.
It's...
Or
Big Pink was nice. I'm going Tombo logic on this. Now you're just getting referred to by colors.
Pinky?
Just Big Pink.
Big pink.
When I get home, I'm gonna tell my daddy Well, listen, my daddy Henry, we should start skydiving as a group family activity.
You can all get matching Terriermon jumpsuits.
We can! They're gonna love it!
Yeah.
Just start, like, going over conceptually what a Terriermon jumpsuit would look like and then stopping, like, wait, no, we have things to do. Owie,
Yeah.
put this on the back burner. We'll work on the jumpsuits when we get another break.
It's working!
Allie's gonna knock on her head.
Alright. On the way to Seraphimon. Just looks over to Cherubimon. Would you mind, Miss Cherubimon? Another ride?
Sure, why not?
You're getting
I'm
extra
gonna
peanut
get
butter.
fucked and attacked again.
Well, you got the new thing you can try now if we get attacked again.
Didn't see this last one coming. I could have at least done something the last time.
I'll keep an eye out this time, and I'll be the eyes for you.
You better.
Remember, we're a team.
Yeah, I know.
And just like sits right on our head, like not spirit evolved anymore. By the way, back to being normal human boy.
Yeah.
And just I will now actively make perception checks while we're flying.
Alright. Oh, you get on the back of the big girl and you fly away.
Babuki would actually sell the else one. I did not mean to get hit. I was just minding my own business.
Oh my god, you're tempting it again, Hype! You could have just got on the
Just
rabbit!
sat there. He's just sat there, arms crossed, looking at you. So disappointed in you.
If you address it,
hit
the
again.
universe will notice. Jack, do what you're gonna do. I don't even want to look at the screen right now. Fucking Ricky Spanish is gonna impale Habuki in like 2 seconds.
Wait, why is that person gaining so much speed?
Ricky Spanish.
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll get...
Digimon flies in out of nowhere and stabs him. But you're all on your way now.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the other group. Let's go from one happy casual music to another happy casual music, shall we?
So, taking bets. So, now that they have won this fight, how long until, like, you know, karma?
When they get to the bar.
That thing's fucking huge.
Honestly, that's par for the course.
He's just looking at you dumbstruck, like, what? What?
What?
I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to this place.
No,
You'd be
you never do.
I don't know. You'd be surprised how quickly you adapt.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, you grew up with this stuff, Mai.
Yeah, but I didn't grow up with a bunch of really big Digimon. I grew up with a bunch of Stingmon.
Well, imagine finding out it wasn't a card game a month ago. Or, you know, in his case, today.
That is probably a big deal.
They'll keep in my cards. They'll be worth something in the future.
They will, I'm telling you. He's pointing at Mai. I defy you and your future logic!
I just holds up her hands for a second, like, I didn't even say anything this time.
I know you were thinking it.
No, I was actually thinking if there was a way I could check them up. Maybe they do have a value.
Wait, so you never even actually checked the TCG prices?
I've just never heard anyone talk about it or say anything about it.
We could be walking millionaires!
I mean, I don't know what your home life is like, but usually card games can still be a very lucrative business.
I mean, I don't know a whole lot about this card game. Are there like rarities or anything?
Yeah.
Let's see, there's standard, there's normal rare, there's super rare, there's ultra rare, there's holofoil rares, there's
Yo,
triple
Vegas.
super rares.
Check this one.
Oh, it's
Shino
gold
pulls
rare.
out. Shino pulls out Crest of Light.
Booyah!
Hmm. So it's a Digimon card game, right?
Yeah?
Do you have Digimon cards?
Yeah! I got Digimon! And
Is that it?
I got it signed by Digimon himself. No, I got some other ones. The problem in this world when we use them, is if we actually use the ones that have the Digimon on them, they go bye-bye.
As in the cards disappear?
Yeah.
Hmm. Do they do anything?
Yeah, they're attack cards. Like, if I use let's say if I use like Devimon, I get to use his special ability, but then I lose the card forever.
Hmm.
And I would never use it because I have it signed.
In which case, maybe they are kind of valuable if they're a resource.
Thankfully, the other ones can be recharged when we go back to our world.
But then again, in the future, Digivices can't use cards. Like, I can't use those cards at all.
Glad I got one of these sweet babies.
You say holding your own custom Digivice.
Oh yeah, got the Jogre special.
I'm going to see if I can use a little bit of power here for a second to look up something completely pointless. Or maybe not pointless. At least that's my saying that to Shino, but I'm going to pull out the map. Can I access future web?
Future!
I want to pull up essentially eBay so I can check cards.
Fuck it, why not? It sounds funny. Roll me in intelligence. Let's see what you can fucking... See if you can put something together to fucking do this shit.
21.
Oh boy.
You open up the map, you start trying to figure it out, and then you just slap your fucking Digivice on it and say, work. And somehow it works. You have an internet connection.
Okay, give me a card to look up, I guess.
Okay, how about...
Pulls out the pulls out Crest of Courage.
Gonna look it up.
You start looking it up, and that's a lot of zeros at the end of that price. That's 3 zeros.
This is it. Mai's just going to just lean in towards Shino and Vetus, just so that way they can see that.
Wait, is this yen or USD?
The US doesn't exist anymore.
Your timeline.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is your time. Wait a minute. Hold up. Raiders were rich.
Oh my god.
It's about $10.
I'll say that's in poundly dues.
Oh, so yeah, closer to USD. So yes, it's still quite a lot of money.
And that was that was one card.
Yeah. It's still money.
This
I
is like an ultra rare, like shattered foil version of that card, though.
Oh. It's a shatterfoil, apparently. I don't know what that means.
Ah,
What is a standard version, like, priced around?
Standard one you can get, it's still at least a fucking super rare. So it's about like 50 to like 70 odd it's being asked for, like, price wise.
Hmm.
And that's basically just the standard of these cards.
Well, I just kind of closed the map for a second, kind of thinking to herself, and go, that's interesting to know, but that is still waiting 30 years for something like this to happen.
but remember what you heard about in the future when it comes to my place. In my place, I apparently have these things in frames all over the walls.
Hmm. That is
Have them
true,
up for a reason.
but that also means that you never sold them.
Or you had multiple copies and sold the other ones and keep these ones around.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. I do so
I'm gonna-
good I can frame my cards.
I'm gonna start hoarding these.
But wouldn't it be more fun to play the game rather than to just look at them?
I mean, you still play with them too. Doesn't mean you can't buy more packs to keep those ones for selling.
Dang right.
I mean, if you get multiple copies of cards, obviously.
Is the game actually that fun?
Everyone plays it. Even
Wait.
some adults.
Ah, you weren't there when I played against AG.
No.
That match got heated. Yeah.
The invisible voice of Seiichi that no one can hear but us, but yeah.
Huh.
I had him on the ropes. He tried to have Agumon intercept.
Maybe I'll look it up when I get back home.
I mean, we could show you right now. We
While
don't have to
we're
play a full
walking?
game. We can, yeah. We don't actually have to put cards down. We're just like giving you a synopsis of how it plays. Here, let me show. Oh, uh-oh.
Wait,
You see him
what?
patting his pockets down.
Wait, what's wrong?
Oh, you took my cards.
Wait, Lucamon took your cards?
I didn't have any on me.
Bastard.
Did you have them on you before you ended up here?
Yeah, I still have my own personal deck, and I had some cards that I was selling on the side.
He knows what cards can do in this world.
But does
I mean,
he have
that's
any
why-
way of using them?
It doesn't matter if he had a way of using them. He can keep them from us.
I'm guessing you had a bunch of really good cards, Vedas?
That owns the company. I had all of the cards that are worth like over that fucking high price. Even ones that hadn't been released yet.
No fair.
That's cheating, isn't it?
I was selling those. Technically, I was the one who's out there marketing. That's why I was selling them to kids already. Maybe I'm not the nice guy, but I still like doing business.
Well, there is a way we can get cards. Just not right now.
Yeah, we currently can't do it. We'd have to have a doorway and access back to our friend.
Mm. Don't we have the box?
No, Seiichi does.
Not Seiichi. I thought. That's right. We were getting a second one made. We don't have a second one yet.
At the very least, we know we could probably set something up at the bar.
True.
And we're still quite a ways.
Weren't we walking towards the second red dot?
Yeah.
Hey, isn't that close by that pyramid?
I don't think it's close enough to be concerned.
It's definitely not. It's still like a good couple of miles off from it.
Okay. It's just, whew, the idea of a town being closer to that pyramid is kind of unnerving.
It probably means there'll be stronger enemies, but honestly, I think we got this.
I mean,
I think he's just a wimp.
Heck, if that big dragon was one of the aces of this island, then yeah, we're probably in good hands.
Probably.
We're all gonna die.
Ah, come on! Not like we haven't already been close to death multiple times and made it out.
Throw
Right,
you
Mai?
to them.
My shudders.
See, she's fine. Don't make it. I messed up. Don't pay any attention to that. I really screwed up with that comment.
There's only 3 of us here. We all heard you. Well, after enough time of walking, you start getting closer to the town.
After enough talk.
Why's been riding this thing, Gloopmon?
Let me guess. Demi's probably just asleep in my bag.
Yeah.
If you're so tired, why didn't you ride on Sangloopmon? There's enough here for more people.
Building up stamina.
You're wasting stamina, it seems like.
Move over.
Idiot.
I'm not hard to persuade. Goodbye.
Tail wag.
Send Gloopmon Digivolve.
No.
Damn, Sheena's being princess carried by Matadormon now.
It's not ideal, but I'll take it. That's a lot of knives.
It's already a lot of knives. So, looking over at this village, what do we see, Jack?
Initially, nothing.
Well, that's worrying.
Should we get a bit of a fly around? Or at least I can get a fly around if you want.
Shino snaps his fingers and leather wings activate.
I'm pretty sure we can all fly, can't we?
But do we all want to?
Nah, it's a good idea to get a good bird's eye view, all 3 of us.
Okay.
Unless you wanna pull a toy reconnaissance.
No. Just keep spread out in case something happens.
Okay. I'll cover the south side.
Guess I'll get the eastern? I was like looking around trying to remember like the difference between north and south.
Alright. Initially, like, you don't start seeing anything, but you can also tell as soon as you start getting close enough you're probably not being able to see much because these houses are kind of clumped up together in a spot rather than like spread out like a normal village. This one's more tightly packed.
Hmm.
A condensed village?
Still not a big village like the rest of this place. Like only small angel Digimon live here, so it's like still kind of small with the small buildings. But yeah, all buildings in this town seem to be more closer together.
Is there anything that would insinuate any cages around?
You get closer.
We're gonna kind of have to, I suppose.
Gonna have to start rolling me stealth.
Okie dokie. Whatcha?
How's that?
Yeah, no one
Oh.
fucking sees you. Mine on the other hand.
I am sherbet colored in the sky. I am not hard to spot.
Pretend you're a dragon!
Grr.
Oh,
So-
hey.
Gliding your way in closer, and you see the same sight as before, basically. They're all in cages, all these tiny little baby angels. But rather than being guarded by angels, this one's holy demons.
Oh,
Demons and demon dragons.
what hell?
Misty. No code crowns in these boys. There's no need.
Whereabouts
one's-
would you be? Because you would have to be somewhere on this map to get close enough, even if flying.
Probably around. I did say what was going on this end so high around here.
Where did Vetus go?
Oh, he just kind of left you two to do it.
Okay.
He's gonna pull some bullshit. All right.
But as you pointed out yourself, you are a big fucking target in the sky. That's not gonna hit you though.
So much for
As-
stealth.
As a fucking Digimon clocks you like immediately and immediately start to throw one of its attacks at you. Oh boy! Immediately now is fight time. Let me clear this.
Alright.
Hold on.
Okay.
Go. There you go.
Initiativo!
Wow.
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 That's supposed to be the fast one.
Same. We're having an off day. All of the luck went to the group, I guess A.
They're probably forgetting, so I will
Oh no.
doodly do this.
Maya activated the air alarm. All the Devimon can hear the dog.
Goody! I get to go first. Okay then. Let's see. Currently, see, she can't be fucking. Not that she Shino can't be seen, but everyone saw Mai. So these dragons are gonna make a beeline for you. Lucky for you. Let's see. You have a 4 speed, so up and over the house you go.
Up and over!
Well, at least on the edge of the house, fucking gargoyling it. And I'm going for demonic gale. And
No, you're
fucking
not.
whiff it.
No, you're not.
What is it with me and fucking Digimon rolls? Like, This one's gonna dash and get on the opposite side. It can't do anything else after that, so... Mike, you've just fallen from the sky. And you've taken 4 bludgeoning.
Oh, well, that's not pleasant.
No, it's not. And now you have 2 big leathery bondage dragons looking down on you from the edges of these buildings.
Okay,
And a
well,
demon looking at you from right between the buildings.
since I did succeed on turn order, at least against the Digimon, they are classified as fiends, yes? Okay. Then that means that they're favorite enemies.
Oh, well, except for the Digimon that attacked me.
Okay. But I still have 3 attacks, so...
Yeah, fucking impale him. There's about to be a bloodbath.
The first arrow is going straight for the Digimon. This one will be boosted, essentially, because of favorite enemy, so it does +2 to damage.
Okay.
Boop.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is gonna hurt.
21 plus 2 is 23 radiant. And then the boring is on his turn, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. But since I'm under Crystal Revolution, he needs to make a save still. It is a DC 17 Wisdom save.
Yeah, they ain't mine.
Okay, so he is charmed for 3 rounds.
He's charmed and dying.
I would highly recommend that you just give up. Okay? Okay. Next shot.
You could have fucking one-shot him, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, who are you hitting with this one?
This way.
Okay, I mean, it's still gonna hit.
19, so it doesn't get the +2, but it also still needs to make the save. Nope. Charmed for only 1 turn, but that's probably enough. And then third shot.
Jeebus.
19?
Yeah, I hit.
24.
Oh!
Make the save.
Nope.
Nope. Charmed 4-3.
They're all under your soul.
I highly recommend that you guys just kind of stop, please.
Or you have like a math persuasion with advantage at this point.
I swear, why do I not have proficiency with persuasion?
I don't know.
Oh, nat 20, never mind.
Oh my god. Do you not fuck it, the fight's already over. They just kind of leave.
Cool, there's still 1 Digimon left.
Yeah, he has no fucking idea at this point, the poor guy.
Poor dude.
They just piss off.
Oh.
Go get him, Shino.
Wow.
Kill your hero.
What a guy. Oh, I can just get right up to him, too.
Hey there.
Huh?
Your friend split.
He just looks around. Oh.
That'd be our doing.
You just
Or
see him walk.
specifically, the Holy Terror Ranger over there.
You see him walk into a house, come back out from the drink, and says, "It's a good day for a walk."
Isn't it, though? You might wanna, not work for the she-witch anymore.
As if I wanted to in the first place. And he just kind of wanders off.
Damn.
Just looking over at Mai, just giving a big thumbs up and smile.
Mike gives a thumbs up. All right, let's get these cages open.
All the angel Digimon there in the cages are just looking like, what just happened?
Friendship, that's what happened.
Yay!
Yay!
One of them in the back is going, they stole some of my juice!
Oh, dang, that was your house.
Well then.
And you've managed to easily get these fucking cages open. You can tell this place probably wasn't even, like, really kept up. Like, most of these locks weren't even properly locked. They were just more scared of having to deal with, like, the Digimon more than anything.
Man, I hope we run into more of those guys. They've been the easiest to deal with.
Well, it helps when your primary source of damage is radiant.
You just hear off in the distance a screaming.
Someone get this thing out of me!
I would have faded by now.
We're still friends, though.
Yeah.
Alright, where are they? I'm ready to fight. Let's go.
Fight's over.
Fight's
Oh.
over. See, a lot of good can happen when you just have a nice, friendly conversation with everyone.
Yeah, it helps when they're not code crowned.
It does.
Maya's very persuasive.
You see, I told you we should have come in earlier.
But a hero has to make a dramatic entrance.
That is true. Man,
Hackmon looking up. Exactly. She gets it.
I'm gonna be honest. If they hadn't, just split, I was gonna do the same thing. I was gonna make a big dramatic entrance. Dang, I had a whole bit worked out too.
Well, we should
I was
probably keep moving.
It was gonna be great. I was gonna get them to submit to me, claiming I was king of the Digimon.
Do we want to move a little bit quicker this time around?
Yeah, good thing we didn't really waste any time here.
Yeah, we can fly.
Yeah, so we're up here now.
Yeah, we're...
Yeah.
Do we want to hit the next town, or are we gonna go straight for the bar?
I guess we gotta go to the town, and then after that we can head to the bar, because there's no
That's
reason
true.
to go through the maze first.
That's true. And plus, we hit each town, we weaken all her power.
Weaken is a strong word.
Look, that's how it works. There's rules to the game.
I mean, I would imagine going after the pyramid would actually be, like, the actual weakening of her power.
But she has no backup forces. And
That
also,
is
we
true.
save all the citizens.
You're right. I'm not saying we shouldn't do it, I'm just...
Then
I think we're just doing a good thing because it's the right thing to do.
Because saving a person in trouble is always the right thing to do! Justice is here!
Shino?
Me quoting one of my favorite shows, Overlord.
Shino went through puberty for a second.
Aha! Ah! Boy, that was weird.
No, those balls haven't dropped yet.
No.
Will they ever?
I've been told yes.
From what I've heard, kind of.
I have... Hey! I have proof in the future.
I've heard future you, Shino.
Is it still kind of the same?
Kind of the
Counting.
same, a little bit deeper.
It's just straight up points at you. Ha!
Then again, I don't actually have an offhanded question, Vedas. You said that your dad's responsible for making the card game, right?
Yeah.
What is your last name?
Masayoshi.
Have I heard of that name at all?
Yeah. That's the name a lot of people know because the Masayoshi Corporation works on a lot of different things. It's basically the Kaiba Corp. There was a time where there was westerns, but they just kind of stopped doing that because the card game really took off like really fast. So they went straight into like marketing with that and toys.
How does it
And
compare
by
to
your
yours?
time, they kind of helped with the creation of the new generation Digivices.
Huh.
Like, if you were to open up the faceplate of your Digivice, you'll see, like, there is a branding logo inside of Masayoshi Inc.
Obviously, I'm guessing getting the faceplate off is difficult.
No, you just twist it and it comes off.
I'm gonna pop it off for a second.
Like,
I'll
you can
look at-
you can put new faceplates on it that way.
I'm gonna show it off to Vedas. Like, does this look familiar?
Yeah, so that's our company logo, although it looks a bit nicer. Ours looks kind of crappy. They used really bad coloring on it. They used a bright pink with a bright yellow underneath.
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
Because my dad has no sense of color coordination.
Honestly, I think once this is all done, maybe you and your dad should get in contact with Mr. Tactimon. He's got some ideas.
I have no idea who that is.
We can introduce you.
Okay.
He's the one who's responsible for this, and my holds up like the chessboard.
Oh, cool chessboard.
I never want to go inside of that game again.
It's not a. It's currently in development.
We had to play that thing for hours playing actual evolving chess, and then get sucked inside for a completely different game that had nothing to do with chess.
Good time to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Moving
Well,
on.
in here, you can keep it then.
I don't want it. It's yours.
I don't want to either.
I'll take it.
Okay.
What's this thing called?
It's just a chessboard.
It's digital chess.
Digital chess.
Fancy
Digital
chessboard.
I was given that under the promise that it would help train me. It didn't.
You got played.
I did.
You got played into being a game tester.
I know.
Beta tester.
Honestly, I feel like being lied to is just kind of my thing at this point.
That's upsetting.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep going.
I'm gonna stop desert and I'm gonna put on where is I think it's in casual. Must be forest. You make your way to the next town and you see all the little baby angel Digimon just kind of out and about. You see them kind of mingling with some Devimon and some Angemon.
Hold up. Is this town free?
Hackmon just kind of walks up. Yes, I saved it already. And then I was captured. Oh, I also saved that next one over there, too. Just points off in the distance.
I really
Well,
wish
look-
you had told us that sooner.
Please tell me he's accidentally pointing at the pyramid.
No, he's pointing way clear of the pyramid, unfortunately. He's pointing over at number 6.
You know, this would have been pertinent information to tell us, and we didn't have to waste time going south.
I mean, it's still nice to check on them to make sure they haven't been recaptured.
That's true.
I mean, I have been gone off this island for a while. A lot
Maya's
has
just
happened in
gonna-
a few days.
Maya's gonna text Seiichi. All of the towns except for one have been cleared. We're heading to the last one, then we'll meet up with you.
Roger that.
Just kind of walk into the middle of town and everything.
Hey, yo, how's it going? How's everything?
Howdy, hello, hi,
Hello, friend.
hello there, friend.
You just get some casual greetings from everyone. Get offered some lemonade.
Oh,
Well, that's
thank you.
refreshing.
I'm gonna pull my bag off. Pulling my bag off and just like smooshing your finger into a demi sheet, like,
Wakey, wakey.
Eh.
Hi. You've missed 2 towns.
Oh no, what a shame.
okay, I'm gonna have to hold her nose, like,
Here.
I'm up, Jesus.
Here, lemonade.
Oh, thank you.
there any post office around?
I will say, in these past towns, they've been too small that you haven't been able to see any currently.
Hmm.
So,
question to any citizens that are walking by.
do y'all have like a capital city or something? Like, or a main town?
Everyone points at the pyramid.
That's upsetting.
That is upsetting.
So to further my stamp collection, that's another reason to beat up her.
That's one of the reasons.
There's a list of reasons.
It's the most important reason.
Look, every reason that we need to beat her up is just compounding her sins.
These stamps
Which-
will exist forever.
Okay,
See, here's the thing. Now, she might take great pride in all her sins, but each one of them is gonna deal a great amount of pain.
Okay, I'm kind of with you here on the card game at this point, but really? Stamps?
What is so wrong with stamps?
No, it's okay to have hobbies, Shino, but is that really a priority?
Digital World stamps, Mayumi. Digital World!
Mai kind of stops, and you can always get like a recollection on her face for a second. Before like her face that goes back to normal for a second. Might be a good idea actually to get those stamps now.
See? You told me that this server's not gonna be around forever.
Yeah.
So, when the next Digital World comes around, these stamps will be retro.
Retro stamps?
Yeah.
No longer in print.
See?
Because this place won't exist, so all those locations will be null and void.
Vintage Digital World stamps. Collectors will freak out!
I mean,
I mean,
they kind
kind
of
of-
will for places that no longer exist because it was deleted. Oh, that's upsetting.
You mean kind of like this thing, and Mai's basically gonna hold up the PS2 that she's had in her bag. This isn't for you.
Why are you carrying around Why are you carrying that around?
It's a gift. Technical. It's complicated. It's
Whatever.
gift for a friend.
Friend.
Besides, Shino, you'll see this probably later on in the future.
Yes!
It's in mint condition too.
Wow.
Just cross-armed, just like cross-armed, eyes closed, just doing that nodding thing you see like parents do in anime. Like,
Ah, yes. Good to know my daughter will have good friends in the future.
I just don't have any games for it.
We'll take care of that later.
You're gonna get games for your daughter that she can't even play?
What do you mean? There's a PS2 right there.
Okay, I'll let you figure that one out.
Future logic.
Anyways, I guess we should just finish up what we're doing.
Hackmon?
Yeah.
How dangerous is that place next to the next town?
Oh, you mean the whole...
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, we shouldn't go there unless everyone's here.
But is the
I-
town next to it fine?
Yeah.
Next it's fine.
Okay.
It's also a very long staircase down, that's all.
Ah, thank God.
We can fly.
No, you can't.
Oh.
Ugh.
Nope. A lot of things stop working as soon as you go down there.
Well,
Understood.
that's why it's a vault, right?
Well,
we
let's just
should-
head over to the town, check if everything's okay, and then meet up with Seiichi and the others. I bet
So,
they're
I would
already at the
say-
bar right now,
would
enjoying
say-
the drinks.
At this point, they're already like almost there, so I'm just gonna move everyone over here anyway. They had a safe trip.
It's all a safe trip.
Well, they
Yeah.
had a safe second trip.
Yeah.
You make your way to the last town by a big hole.
It's a hole.
A big hole.
I
hole. Where did the hole come from? It came from the hole.
came for the hole. Bomb.
Really quickly, because Chibi, you inspired this.
Oh no.
The
Oh,
burst
no.
of my Yumi love and Digimon Knighthood art.
Oh my god.
oh my god! Can we get that on screen?
Be difficult.
I'll pull it up real quick.
We could also put it up in post.
That is amazing.
Bloody
You
hell.
can keep going. I can pull it up while this goes on. Here you go, everyone. The burst of my Yumi love. I was trying to find a good text font to put over just to put friendship.
So, see Shino suddenly he's got like 2 small pennants.
And as everyone will address their attention over to the north side, there is a large hole.
Blom. My is actually making the blom noise.
Why do you keep doing that?
What, you've never seen the video?
I don't get to watch things on the internet.
Oh, Vegas.
My puts a hand on Shino's shoulder for a second, and you can tell she's like trying to process the fact that she knows something for once that someone else doesn't.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Let her have this. This doesn't come often.
Okay, no. That needs to be
It
I'm
must be
leaving now.
rectified.
I'm
You know,
leaving now.
I will leave the whole to you in order to inform Betis.
just crawling up to the edge.
What? Oh, that is a deep hole.
A very large spiral staircase around the edge leading down.
There to go.
Coming towards the town is what do we see?
Same as last town. This place looks kind of safe.
Okay, perfect.
There to go.
Shino, don't fall into the hole.
Just crawling away now backwards, like.
Just looking at him from standing up from behind. I could push him in and no one would care.
I would.
The entire world would weep for me.
How did you hear that? I'm saying this in my head.
Oh.
Because you're not the first to think it.
You say things in your head out loud.
Shit!
Is Vetus the max where he has no internal monologue?
He reminds me of Yu Yi from Jimmy Neutron, where it's like, now I will ponder this thing quietly. I love that special.
All this flying and all of this walking.
We're almost done. We're in the final stretch. All that's left is the bar.
Maya just like holds her hand up for a second. Can we just take the express route?
What's the express route?
Maya's just going to summon Magna Chimeramon.
Oh, the express route. Yeah, let's take that. You just hold each of you in one separate arm.
Whee!
Super carry!
He unravels his machine Dramon arm to carry the other person.
Superman!
I love him.
And whoosh.
Whee!
He's so strong.
So strong.
He needs a very scary and imposing voice jack. Like, to hold them and be like, don't you worry. You are my precious cargo. I will let nothing happen to you. Your safety is my 0 priority. It's so high, it's above 1.
Jesus Christ.
Picks up Shino in the middle of flying. Your eyes look heavy. Why don't you let the sweet embrace of slumber take you, while Magna Chimeramon delivers you where you need to go? My precious, precious baby boy.
Somehow that feels very threatening.
Shh, don't be threatened. I'm strong.
Okay. Meanwhile, what's the other 3 up to?
No, meanwhile, we're waiting for you.
Are you just waiting in front of the bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bad courtesy to go into a bar, leave, and go back in.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, hi.
Become a drunkard. Hi.
No. Hi. Everything's clear.
Oh,
All is well.
did you guys die?
Did you?
Right?
I don't think so.
Well, I don't think so either.
Kabuki almost did. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of something. I need something heavy from everyone except you, Habuki.
The heaviest thing I have on me is my fighting spirit.
I need something tangibly heavy.
Okay.
And Aoi hands you her Didus knuckles.
Alright, I'm just gonna borrow them for a second with some rope. I don't know if Hype left.
I didn't leave.
Okay. No, I'm immediately gonna hand you the Dynast knuckles with the rope. Habuki, tie these to your legs, please.
Why?
You need leg training.
What?
What?
You
Why?
need leg training. You have a hard time dodging things when they come close to you.
Yeah.
You need to improve that.
Uh-huh.
So, we're gonna do weight training with your legs.
Oh, okay.
There's probably a better way to go about this.
I'm sure there is.
But you're correct. We really don't have time for that. Bar?
Bar.
Okay.
Listen, it seems weird, but... Ibuki, they're getting closer and I'm scared.
Yeah.
They're
I
getting
think I
closer
feel-
and closer in between. There's less rest time for you.
How do you think I feel?
We need to make
You
you,
know what?
better on your legs, so if something... I am
Oh.
long gaming this hype, because if Lucemon does some shit, and you manage to pass a dex save by, like, fucking 1, then this bit will have saved your ass.
Okay.
This is... I'm being proactive instead of reactive.
I'm leaning into Seiichi.
Did the dragon do something?
We almost lost Ibuki again.
I was
Do you
minding my own business.
You tempted
guys-
You're
me!
always minding your own business!
Do you need healing?
Yes.
Okay.
Minding your own business is what attracts the predators!
Wait a minute, hold on. What's this beat? It compels me.
Huh. Wait. My feet seem to be moving on their own.
Aoi is just in the corner. She has her bee glasses on, and she's just playing along to the music nonchalantly.
Fuck it.
Not-
It sounds like oldies.
Where is it? This is happening now.
Yeah, no, I can't enter the bar normally.
Hold on.
What? Why?
Jack, I'm gonna spend 10 SP.
Oh my god.
It's because I assume Lopmon would have... Trubimon would have been Lopmon again, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, no, she's Blaze Antilamon now. We're dancing in. I needed the one who had the best grooves.
You enter this place and it is fucking.
Both of us together.
This place is roaring with like angels and demons and just all sorts of other Digimon in here as well.
Okay, I'm using my disguise glasses to change my clothes into something fresh.
What other
Like, it's-
Digimon are here?
I got a styling blazer. As I hit the door on my way in.
God damn it.
I have a question, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and answer. Go ahead and answer, Chibi.
Oh, I was just asking what other Digimon are here.
You just see a very hodgepodge of different Digimon, like ones you've seen already, some you haven't. Just there is a lot of different Digimon here right now.
Okay. Now, my question is: has Okromon already left the Digivice since he knows it's a fucking bar?
Betamon did.
That was the. I didn't ask for him because I knew
Yeah,
he was.
there's a small posse. It's Ogremon, Betamon, and Blood Myotismon. He left too.
The Wino is here.
They're both holding Betamon up by the little fins going, chug, 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 chug.
It's time to get white girl wasted.
He
Oh,
drinks.
hell.
He's a fish.
Now I'm peacocking my way up to the bar, Jack, with Blaze Antilamon sauntering behind me, where we're making our presence known as Tachikawas are known to do. Do you,
You make your way over to the bar.
and you said there's Digimon that we've seen before, right?
Yeah, I don't mean like specifics. I just mean like Digimon types you've seen before.
Okay, I just wanted some genuine names to like start calling it, like Kawagamon, I see you. Hey, Andromon, nice to meet ya. I don't know you, but I'm gonna. Just making the way to the bar.
I'm gonna let Rollermon out to do his thing, and Magician Stingmon, or any of the Digimon who want to come out. But Maya's actually gonna kind of like stay closer towards like the entrance, because there's a lot of people here, way more than she's used to in a single room.
You're weirded out by crowds too, huh?
No.
Why
Actually, Ibuki, Ogumon has not left. He's standing right beside you. And he's
Ogremon?
not looking like at the bar. He's looking towards somewhere.
Hmm. What you looking at?
We're not supposed to be here.
What?
We're supposed to be over there. Call it a fence, but
Hmm. Well, we will go.
hold on a sec. I want to check something.
Okay. Who's going along with him?
He actually goes over to grab Shino by the back of his collar.
Yeah.
Put on your glasses.
Okay.
Oh.
Hell's Gate vision.
You see no bars here. You see no life bars above any of these Digimon.
This is an illusion.
This isn't an illusion. These Digimon are definitely here.
These corpses.
Oh no! It's just like when. Ah! They're dead.
Trust me, I know my way around a bar. We need to go up we need to go up those stairs. And he points over towards like a staircase that everyone just seems to kind of be ignoring.
Hmm.
Like it's not even there to them.
Just tap and say Ichi. Yo, bro. Remember, this is Serapimon's bar. They're deceased.
You're gonna see a little bit of like the joy leave Seiichi's face for a second. But Jack, what do all the Digimon around the bar look like they're doing? Do they look like they're in pain?
Oh no, they're just having fun.
That makes us a bit sadder, but
Remember, this is where we were told we were gonna end up.
you're gonna see a little like, it's not like a bright happy smile, but you'll see a little smile across Seiichi's face, like as he's looking around at all the Digimon. If you want to, you can ask him about it.
You, what's up?
I mean, look at them. I don't want any of them to die, but it's nice to know at least their afterlife is nice for them.
I wonder if any of this could have been prevented if we had somehow been able to get here sooner. But it looks like Serapimon's been taking care of them.
Yeah. If we worry too much, about what we could have done, then we can't focus on what we have to do and make sure that this bar doesn't get filled up anymore.
There's some stairs over there that everyone else is avoiding because I don't know if they can use them.
I'm gonna start heading towards the stairs with Shino. Before I start to walk up them, Jack, the same way I did when Barbamon died. Like, I'll stop. Hold on, Shino. Hold on for a sec. And then immediately put both of his hands together in like a prayer position, and then just lower his head towards like every thing around the bar. I'm sorry we couldn't get here in time. But I'll make sure you all get to have the best damn party of your afterlives. I'm real sorry we couldn't get here. And just like just a sort of like out of respect thing, just a moment of silence for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, heading to the stairs.
Yeah, now I would start going up, well, like ushering Aoi and Mai and Ibuki.
Yeah.
And Vetus.
Continue playing.
Aoi, but what if there's no music upstairs? They're gonna need somebody to provide entertainment.
Okay, well, only if we get to come back down here.
I mean, technically speaking, eventually.
No, you're right.
Maybe not today, but maybe in 70 to 80 years. Give or take heart
Yeah.
disease.
Hey, sorry. Have you seen? Wait, where did Betamon go?
He's behind you.
Okay, good.
I think they can instinctually tell.
Okay.
Yeah, you fucking. Anyone who like was at least looking at any of their Digimon knew immediately like there was something off about this.
Okay.
It's the code of the lush.
Mm-hmm.
Gives a new meaning to getting spirits. Oh, Betamon. You need to get that liver checked.
You just
Make
act-
your way upstairs, and compared to the very disco-esque of the downstairs, bright lights going off in all fucking directions, even a strobe light at one point to fucking hurt your eyes a little bit. Everything starts to get a bit more familiarly regal and classy.
We're hitting the VIP section, is what you're saying.
Oh, we're back.
Oh no!
So, unfortunately, audience, we didn't get to record our session 0, but
We've been
We
to this
ended up
place
here.
before. You know what's the
Everyone except Mai and Vedas.
Yep.
This place is extremely familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's not even there. She's downstairs still.
No, I would have. I needed you to come up. Like you're required to be up here.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't. You can't avoid this thing. This is
Okay.
yeah, no, this is like 5-star
Okay.
importance.
Tell something was off because Rollermon was quiet and he was standing next to you during the downstairs part.
Hmm.
The fact that he didn't say a fucking word or make some sort of quip. That
Just
was
gonna-
your cue, like, shit, something's wrong.
Just gonna carry Rollermon up the stairs then.
He's just kind of looking back over your shoulder and he's just not saying a word while you're going upstairs. But soon you also come to see this very nice looking bar. Ah,
Fancy.
my customers are back.
Not.
Hey, I remember you.
Hello, Seraphimon.
This time we came of our own accord.
Not like that though. We found the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on the
I
island.
know what you mean.
Before we get into anything, can I have the usual, please?
Same.
You see him bring out all the glasses that you had before, already filled.
See, Sheena's gonna slight smile seeing the little sight again, though.
This time it's blue.
I forget what Seiichi had for a drink.
I can't remember either. I had it written down, but
Probably like
it's
a
in
sour
one of
melon
those
soda.
old
I'm
notes.
pretty sure Aoi either had lemonade or chocolate milk. No, she had apple blood.
Yeah!
I think I had like a sour melon soda.
I had grape. Grape soda.
Would there
That was
perchance
like a
be
fruit punch.
Would there perchance be 2 other glasses on the table?
There would be this time. You see, towards Vedas, there is a very long glass of some sort of like brown dark fizzy drink with like just a couple ice cubes. It's not the most like over the top drink, but clearly that's what he likes. So
I think that one's for you, Vedas.
Oh, weird. I thought you were gonna go with horchata.
And then over in Mayumi section.
what would my favorite drink be?
Milkshake.
Any specific kind?
Strawberry.
And you have a nice strawberry milkshake in an already very nicely chilled glass, with a fun little crazy straw sticking out of it and one of those cocktail umbrellas.
Does it look like a bee?
It does in fact have a tiny little band around the neck of it that is bee colored.
Not everything needs to be bee themed.
It does now.
I'm gonna walk up, blaze and Tealmon back to Lopmon, just have her in my lap, and then go just sit and drink.
Offering some of the juice to Demi.
Have a sip, partner.
He does still. Wow, you made your way here. Congratulations. You've been on one tough journey so far.
Unfortunately, I think the easy part's over with.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything more to help, but I had my own job here. As you have seen.
You're keeping the people downstairs happy, aren't you?
I saved them. More like the technical sense at this time. I saved them.
I'm sorry,
It's not
we,
an easy feat.
I'm sorry we couldn't.
That's alright. Once all this is over, I can release them, and hopefully some of them will at least be able to start their cycles once again.
How bad is it, really?
The more that meet their end and don't get to come back, the bigger this place grows. And when you were downstairs, you already saw this place was very big from downstairs.
This has to stop.
I agree.
I had an idea, Serafimon, but I don't even know if it'll really work. But I need a little part of you, if you don't mind.
Like, what you mean?
I would get like just a quick scan of him and like have it like, or I would ask Mai if she could do it and print out a card for me.
Mai will easily do so.
So once you've done that, I'll put the card and my Digivice down on the table in front of Serafimon. With this little card, I have a part of your data. And I have a little bit of Ophanimon right here. And naturally, just gestures towards Lopmon, who I assume drank my entire drink.
Yeah, it's already gone. Dortmund's already pouring you a new one.
Lucimon was supposed to be... Or rather, the 3 great angels were supposed to be pieces that, when together, should have equaled what Lucimon was, right?
Should have, yeah.
Can I do that with Lopmon?
You are already on that path, and you may already be a thorn in his side in the way you are now.
Unfortunately, I don't think a thorn is gonna be enough.
A thorn is all it takes to bring down a lion. Imagine what you could do with 5. And he just looks at the rest of the group. Oh, 6. Looks at Beta. Sorry about this. Oh, thanks.
What would you recommend I get made with these pieces of data?
I could not say. That's up to you to decide.
I was thinking maybe holy rings.
Maybe some very special holy one.
And Seiichi's just gonna like look at everything and then just like look around, then look down towards Lopmon. I don't know what this will do to you. First and foremost, are you okay with me doing this?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm asking Lopmon if she's okay with what Seiichi has planned.
I don't care.
No. This is you. This is you. You know I don't want to do anything to hurt you.
No, I mean, I don't care what happens afterwards. I'm okay with it.
You can't let the power go to your head, though, if it's a lot.
Too late.
You. I don't want this bar to get any bigger. I'm just, like, starting to put things away a little bit, just looking towards everyone else.
What's the first step with that pyramid?
If you want my advice, don't go to the pyramid first.
Huh?
Go to the hole. We all know there's something down there you need.
That's where Calamon is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything we should know trying to get them?
No Digimon.
Oh.
That place, it was purposely designed to scramble data. You'll be fine because you still have your human element. Technically speaking, that hole isn't in our world.
Is it in
That's
the...
why it makes a good vault.
It's in your world.
Is it in between, or is it directly in our world?
I don't fully know. It was built a long time ago. Originally, it wasn't supposed to hold Calamon, but we don't know what it was supposed to hold originally, because whatever it was long gone by the time any one of us managed to actually get down there to check.
Wait,
I'm
how
guessing whatever world it resides in, someone already went in there and took whatever it was out.
Something was...
Maya kind of like sits up a little bit and kind of like paying attention a little bit and kind of squints at the wall before kind of looking over. Could it potentially be in the boundary world?
It might very well be.
Maybe this is where the boundary world starts.
If that's the case, I can just go there.
It will still... The way this place has been constructed, it may be in that world, but it will still mess with technology down there.
Question.
We'll do it the old-fashioned way then.
What about Crystal Revolution?
Everything that isn't naturally part of you will not work. You'll have to get
Just gonna
through
be a
on
group
your
of
own
kids.
talent.
Okay.
But where are they gonna go? If it's just us going there.
They'll still be safe inside your Digivice world. You just won't be able to access your Digivice properly. They'll shut themselves off for the time being.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, the world isn't inside the Digivice, that's just the gateway to them.
Hmm.
Sheena's once again like holding Demi a little tightly still.
You're joking me.
Sorry.
Put a hand on Shino's shoulder, like, not even, like, looking at him. Well, with all of us together, we should be back before anybody needs to... Before we even need to go to sleep, I would say. He's not looking at you, but he's, like, squeezing a little bit as he says it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get that done, no problem.
We got this.
Hope you enjoy walking. There's a lot of stairs.
Well,
So I'm gonna get that light workout.
we were talking earlier about building up stamina.
Oh,
Think of
and
it.
I should probably mention there are 2 trials down there. 2 doorways.
Hmm.
And I'm not allowed to say any more than that.
Makes sense. You can't give it away.
Yeah.
We'll get Calamon out, no problem. And then we'll do what needs to be done to go deal with Lamon.
Wait. Calmon's down the... Wait. So I guess Calmon's unaffected by that?
He's a very special Digimon. Those who know, they know.
I don't think Seiichi would know, but would Aoi know?
Aoi will probably know.
What would I know?
What
About
Calamon is?
Calamon actually not being a real Digimon. The fact that he is a construct which is the spirit of Digivolution itself. That's probably why he's allowed to stay down there. Because it's not going to mess with him.
I'm gonna go ahead and whisper that into Seichi's ear.
Wait, Aoi, how do you know that?
Huh. I don't really remember.
Well, I trust you on it. One more thing, Seraphimon, to
Yeah?
make navigating this island a little easier. Do you happen to have a way I don't even know if it's polite to ask if you have a key to a door we could potentially use as a quick access point?
Not to this bar, unfortunately. There's only a few doors. And those doors, unfortunately, are in the Palace of Angels at the center of the pyramid.
I knew it.
That's fine. I don't feel right using their place as a doorway. Anyway.
We could build one once all this is over. It wouldn't be too hard to put up a doorway with a key.
Yeah, once all this is over. And this place is actually safe the way it's supposed to be. Alright. Is there anything else we should be mindful of going through this? That you can say?
I can at least give you the locations of what second sphere Digimon are where on the map, if that would help you in any way.
Yeah.
Cool.
At point B, the one closest to us, that is Flash Angemon. Point D is Dominimon, and C is Clavis Angemon. Do with that information what you will.
Which one's C and which one's D?
C's on the opposite side.
Okay.
Because hole is A, it is a A-hole.
Yeah.
Ah!
God damn it, Jack.
I've been waiting for someone to get that joke. It is right there. It's an A above a hole, man. Come on.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, we don't see any letters.
Is that only on
It's only
fucking...
on the GM later.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we don't know where
How
anything
the
is.
I didn't put those on the GM layer. What the fuck?
Look what you did. Look what you
That's
did.
the wrong one. That's West Island. Damn it. Everything's going wrong.
God.
Nah.
Also, A, B, C, or D next to the word hole, they all make a funny sounding thing. You ever call somebody a sea hole? It's fucking great.
So,
Now they're on the fucking map.
all those angel names sound really imposing.
They're high-ranking angel Digimon. What did you expect?
Where do they rank next to a large pink dragon?
On par.
Wait, on par? Well, heck, half our team did that.
I should I could have taken it myself.
Now he's gonna crack her knuckles.
I have a bit more faith, but they probably won't be alone. I'll probably have some minor goons around.
Mm-hmm.
Goons.
Mm-hmm.
Anything we should know about the freeloader?
Blood Myotis mine?
No, the one. No, Lilithmon.
Ah, the Sea Witch.
Yeah.
Don't let it lose you. It looks at Shino.
Why am I the first one everyone looks at?
Shinmon probably just comes out. You know why?
I've been inside your head. I've seen.
What about him?
Pointing at Venus.
He's just happily sipping his drink. Hey, I know what I'm about. It'd be easy if you just accepted it and told.
It's hand holding, isn't it, Shino?
Look,
Disgusting.
Maya just shakes her head.
if anything happens to me, Seiichi, you're the only one on my side. If anything happens to me, delete my browser history.
Okay.
Throw my PC into the bathtub.
Those in our age shouldn't have internet access, you know.
No, the circuits could still be reprogrammed. I'll bury it in the harbor in Tokyo Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, check on it every 3 months.
Gotcha.
One time my parents gave me internet access and I played Roblox until a bunch of malware got on our computer and then it exploded.
I remember that. You guys stayed with
Really?
us for a week.
You know what? I'm not.
I caught the apartment on fire also. It was a whole ordeal.
That reminds me of when Mom bought the cannon. I'm not getting into that.
Your mom
Good
is cool.
time. I miss our cannon.
I gotta talk to my mom when this is out there. We gotta get ourselves a cannon.
Just get a whole tank. It's great.
That would be good. No, my mom shall mishear me and get another casserole.
Wait, didn't you say casserole so she'll mishear you?
No, there'll be a whole bunch of casserole.
Wait, what kind of casserole?
I mean, what are you looking for? I mean, there's all sorts. I mean, trust me, variety is not a problem. You want 3-bean, you want
Something hearty.
chicken casserole.
Why are we talking about casserole?
Tuna!
Put a pin in that. That sounds good.
Are we just gonna be walking out the building?
No, we were sitting at the bar having that fucking talk.
Okay.
If you don't
Now
want
we're
to go
getting
back
up.
through, if you don't want to go back through everyone, there's another staircase at that to the left.
Okay.
Hopefully, Serafimon, the next time we see you, it is again by choice.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Thank
Because
you
if
for
one of you wakes up at my bar for no reason, ugh.
Thank you
Came
for
really close.
the scan.
Do you have to-go cups?
Just brings out a few, of course.
Thank you.
She got like a little logo on it.
I'm gonna point at one of the to-go cups, can I borrow a pen?
He pulls one out of his pocket.
I write Agumon on the cup and then scan it into the Digivice.
Yeah.
Because if I let him out of here, he's just gonna eat everything, so I'll send food into him.
Yeah, that's the best. I don't have enough drinks in this bar to fill him up.
Dude, is Agumon happy to get a drink out of nowhere?
Yeah, he's drinking away at it.
Now I feel... Alright, no, I have to get a few more. I'm just sending them in for Vmon and the rest of them, too. Everybody gets a drink. Lotmon doesn't get one. She drank mine.
Maya's had Fanbeamon and Rollermon sitting next to her, and she's just spoon feeding them with the milkshake.
Sending in drinks since we're not gonna be seeing them for a while.
One of them gets a special thing written on it. It says "to freeloader."
Damn.
Damn.
Just hear an audible over a toy speaker. Oh!
And then Shino has to listen and go, "Not you, Sangloopmon." Oh.
I get basically do the same thing. I know you aren't selling alcohol to minors, but you know what they want.
Oh, I already had those prepared.
Okay.
That's assisted alcoholism.
Yeah. What do you expect? Look at his tattoos. That's the true demon of Sato Corp, what your actual business is. Your business is you stand outside of liquor stores and buy alcohol for 16-year-olds.
I try to be nice.
Hi, I'm Habuki. Are you gonna narc on us? Nah, but I'll buy you a 6-pack for $22.99.
It's a flawless business model, to be honest.
But I guess
Well,
once drinks
Everyone
are sent in, we
enjoys
start.
that drinking.
I was just also gonna get the grape Slurpee for Yelzmon because I know that's what he prefers.
The drink is poured.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Did I get horse trank in mind, by the way?
Okay.
No, I don't carry that.
Fine, I have my own. Seiichi pulls a flask out and pours it into the soda.
Yeah.
How do you have that?
I'm rich.
It's not actually horse drink, it's sugar. He just says that so he seems cooler.
No, it's actually a horse trank. I just didn't want Aoi to know what it was.
Now she knows.
I'm gonna roll athletics check.
I'll counter it with acrobatics to dodge you.
Yeah, let's
go.
fucking go. And
Bring it.
Aoi
Gosh,
sheet.
might just start hiding some of the glasses behind the bar.
Bring it, onion. 13. Please win, Batty.
Oh God.
She just grabs it with the fucking giant beef.
I just like full Nelson Seiichi and just grab whatever is in the flask and just dump it out.
Not cool, Aoi. Not cool.
Good for you, Alex.
I feel accomplished.
Seiichi?
He's gonna squint at Aoi and looking like... I'm gonna hide your favorite hair bow when we get back.
You can try.
And she's gonna squint back at him.
Seiichi?
Hmm?
Mai's gonna like dig into her pocket and then slide it across the bar over to Seiichi. Just a full like jar of peanut butter.
Oh, I know what to do with this. I pop open the cap as we walk out. I plop Lopmon like on the table. I put the peanut butter in her hand and then say, "You're not gonna like being in the Digivice, but hopefully this will stop you from screaming."
I guess I'll save it until we're in the hole.
Alright, I'm sorry. You know I don't like putting you in the Digivice. I don't like putting any of them in the Digivice.
I mean, well, it's kind of enjoyable in there. It's a beach.
Alright. I still get to go to the beach. Matus, you wanna go to the beach when this is over?
Ugh, but the sand, it gets everywhere in the sea. It's horrid.
You don't understand context, do you? And
I don't get to be around people a lot. I don't understand what context is.
I put a hand on his shoulder as we're walking out, and then I give him a smile. What I'm saying is, when all this is done and we're not fighting, I still want to hang out with you, if you want to do something.
Oh, sure.
Sheena would have been making comment about beach bodies. However, he is currently holding Demi and hesitantly like holding the Digivice, and he looks like he's about to ugly cry.
Are you making it obvious, or do I have to roll a check to see that?
If I roll to roll anything, it would be with disadvantage.
Mai's just gonna kind of come over and put a hand on Cheetah's shoulder and just kind of lean in. It's not forever.
Gonna look at my phone. I don't even turn the screen on. I just look at it real quick. Oh, Sheena, did you see the weather in the digital world today?
Huh?
Oh, it's terrible. Especially, Digimon probably don't even want to be out in it right now. I'm sure they'd appreciate the Digivice right now. Just like, I'm very obviously lying to you, but it's not like a malicious type of lie. I'm trying to comfort you so you feel a little better about it.
Yeah, it's probably like a heat wave, like the lava village.
Yeah. You know, nice drink sitting on the beach. It'll be cool. Demi can hang out there for a little while. Just until we get out of the heat.
And of course, he has to give Demi a big hug first, and then pops open the Digivice.
stupid weather.
You can hate the weather.
Yelzamon, I promise I'll be safe.
He just looks at everyone. Make sure he doesn't get fucking shot again.
We're working on it. Point to his feet.
I actually have an expert way of how to prevent that. Okay, it involves me jumping in front of the bullet. The bullet will be so scared of me, it will go the other direction.
I don't want to tell her that's not how bullets work.
Owie,
Yes,
you think I'm nice, right?
I think you're nice.
Please don't jump in front of a bullet, because if you
Yeah.
do that, then I have to be not nice.
Okay, if you say so.
But you do give me an idea with bullets. This is gonna be a very odd fucking question, Jack, because I doubt Seraphimon has one. Does he have magazines or a phone book or something? Just something thick.
Posters?
I need specifically like a magazine or some phone books.
Probably not in this bar.
Ah, damn, I don't think I have anything on me.
Do
Wait,
you
no,
have a Bible?
I have a notebook. I think I might have 2 notebooks on me, which I'll give up for this. Like, I'm gonna take 2 notebooks out of my bag before we, like, start making our way out. And I'm just gonna, like, circle around Habuki, looking him up and down. Huh. And then I'm just going to go to his left side, underneath his arm, like, just, like, near the love handle. And I'm going to put a notebook underneath his shirt. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. I don't know why, but I have a feeling those are the next spots. I really don't know why, and I hope I'm... Well, I don't hope I'm wrong, because then that means it'll be in a different spot. I hope they're not needed, but... I don't know. Those spots were just kind of asking for it.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep you safe.
I appreciate it, honestly. I'm just not used to this.
Well, stop getting hit.
I'm trying.
So we're leaving. Mai's gonna look to her Digivice for a second and just go, while I'm gone, Greydmon's in charge, but Miss Bella Starmon doesn't have to listen to him if she doesn't want to. Don't get into any trouble. I know you won't. Right? Rollermon?
One of them pulls away.
Why you guys single me out?
Oh no, I was going to immediately look towards Fanbeamon as well.
Fanbeamon just has a fucking Molotov cocktail.
B shrugs.
Magician Stingmon's a good boy, so I know he'll be alright.
Yay.
Yay, I can do my kill trick!
Excuse me.
Oh.
The device is closed, you don't hear anything after that.
Oh no.
Screen turns off.
Can we talk to a Pokemon?
Hey, Pokemon? Hey,
Yeah.
Mrs. Sniffles. You know I'm going to be okay, right?
I know.
Okay. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Don't
Okay. You watch after your sister. I think she might try to stab somebody without CC supervision.
Yeah.
Allie's gonna hug Mr. Sniffle's leg.
He just picks you up and gives you a big bear hug.
Okay. I guess I'm ready.
I mean, I'd like to point out the fact that everyone's saying goodbyes right now, but we still have a long way to walk before we actually get to the hole, right?
This is a
Oh, yeah,
process.
no,
There's gonna be like 8 or 9 different goodbyes that happen on the way over there.
Oh, I see, okay.
Speak for yourself. I don't know why mine just turned off.
Yeah.
Screen blinks on real quick. You just hear, ah! It blinks off.
The screen blinks on. You see they're performing some satanic ritual, and then it goes back off again.
Oh no!
We're gonna finish up the whole Magician Stingmon's gonna be.
They have Magician Stingmon bound and gagged.
He's gonna be covered in blood when we get out of the hole. Like, what happened in there? I don't know, Mayumi, but I'm their king now.
Kalima.
You don't know what it's like in there. I ate Fan Beamon!
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
They got better.
Let's get out of this bar. This is perfect quip material. We have to keep moving. Go.
We're officially stepping outside the bar.
Yep.
So everyone else is probably heading at a good pace. Shino takes a couple steps, and then reaches into his bag and he pulls out something that Mai has seen before. He pulls out like a brown paper bag, and he's currently breathing into it.
I can do this. Hey.
Just looks at him and just not saying anything, letting you take your time and adjust, but Seichi's not very good with like his hands or his penmanship, but I'm gonna scribble something on the back of my hand and walk up to Shino. He'll show you his hand, Dan. There's a very crudely drawn Demi-Devimon on it. It's not good at all. It's like, it's barely a circle. I know it's not the same, but you can hold it if you need to.
I appreciate that.
What are friends for, Shino?
I don't do well without her.
Maybe look at it this way. If you close your eyes, you can remember what she looks like and what she sounds like, right?
Yeah.
Now just imagine that real, like, as hard as you can. Does it give you a little warm feeling?
Let's just imagine her scolding me for looking at her when she's Carmillamon.
I can do that from your Digivice screen. We're still not in the hole yet.
Ah!
Then a poke Shino on the chest. She's never gonna go away from you. I know it's...
You're stuck with me.
Honestly, she's less of a partner and more your other half. So as long as you're with you, she's with you.
She's the half of me that's holding me up.
Well, she's doing a damn good job, because... I told you once and I'll tell you again. And this is like as we're walking too, just... Shino Pareto? One of the strongest and toughest people I know. I mean it.
I hope I can.
Really look at it, Shino. Like, at least from my perspective, just everything I asked of you in the digital world. You never let me down, not even once.
Yeah, well, I mean, things need to be done, and you know, stuff.
Because you're Shino Pareto. No matter how scary things are, no matter how hard they get, and no matter how difficult it looks, one true fact I know in this digital world, and just like walks a little bit ahead and then like turns around and like smiles at Shino really brightly. Shino Pareto's always gonna come through. Because that's just who he is.
Looks towards offward the direction of the pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that, you witch? You're gonna have to deal with Shino soon! Ain't nothing you can do to beat me.
Just hear the sound of boobs jiggling in the distance.
Don't take that sound with him.
Aggressive jiggling.
How dare.
You know,
He's
if you're
gonna play
both making
really
that
dirty.
sound, that's probably a bad thing, right?
I know that sound effect. That's the sound effect Naga makes.
I'm imagining a Toriyama just ba-boom sound effect right there. Just as we're making it there, I know it's difficult for Shino, so I'm just trying to I'm keeping conversation up with you as a way to give you a little bit of a distraction. But I'm also telling you the truth too, which you've never let Seiichi down, and he has no reason to believe you'll start doing it. I know how strong you are.
Probably as we get about halfway there, he puts the paper bag away.
Can I do something, Jack, that is messing with abilities for the sake of having a fun shenanigan moment? Can I manipulate my Selene field along with Ray of Frost to create some snowballs?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So at some point, while Seiichi and Shino are talking, Mai's going to kind of just turn around, approach both of them, and with her hands behind her back go, pull out your hands, both of you.
Huh?
Pull out your
What's
hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mai puts a snowball on each of their hands, and then you can see that she's just going. She starts generating more snowballs in her hands almost immediately.
Wait, okay, hold on real quick, hold on. So, Mai, what you're throwing it as I'm starting to say that sentence, beating Mai into the side of the head as Seiichi starts running.
What you're saying is whack!
Wait, Mai, you can't seriously be expected to BAM! And then just starts running.
Ah!
Wow. Not cool. Not cool, Seiichi. I mean, anyone could just up and... God damn it!
Slightly.
Well, I just kind of looks at Shino and then just hands him the other snowball for a second.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Tip number 2.
22.
Are you throwing that at?
I threw it at Seiichi.
Oh yeah, that, you hit Seiichi in the back of the head, like, snow! He comically falls to the ground, with his face, Shino, I can't move, you've defeated me. You have to carry me because I'm defeated.
Ah!
You can drag him by the legs.
Hops back up, I'm not defeated.
Yeah.
And that's when Mai throws the snowball.
You guys stink. Can't believe I gotta save the digital world with a bunch of people like you. And just makes a really cheesy face.
I mean, you could try to save it on your own, but we ain't going nowhere.
No one said I came from the good future.
Who cares where you came from, Mai? The important thing is that you're here now. Any future... Any future be damned. I'm just gonna... if it took a world-ending apocalypse to get you to come back and be a friend, it was worth it in my opinion.
Let's hope that doesn't happen all the time.
It just means you'll keep coming back.
Maybe. We'll see.
By that logic, that means no matter what timeline, no matter what paradox you have to go through, or however it works, haha, you're always gonna be our friend.
Just don't break things on purpose, okay?
Too late.
Yes.
Alright, can we get going? I'm getting bored.
You sound like
Do
you
you
need a
want a
snowball. High five,
Sure.
Jimmy. We said it at the same time.
Don't you fucking care.
Better run. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Fucking changes and flies off.
Aw. Mai, would you be a darling? Holds up my hand for a snowball.
Maya will gladly put one in and then sprout her wings.
Well, I mean, if everybody's doing it, Spirit evolves and chases after him. Wait, I fucked up. I'm Spirit of Fire. It melted.
Oh.
I hate this
Well.
game.
Beelzemon, would you be so kind?
This is stupid. Of course.
1 second, let me pull up the sheet.
Snowball 7 cluster roar.
Turns Vadis into a bullet.
15.
I mean, yeah, that's just fucking... Oh wait, no, he's transformed. No, that'd miss.
No, this was more of, hey, let's just get going. I was actually going to say, hey, let's get on Behemoth.
Oh.
But things changed. And I'm like, no, this is fun.
Beating the back of Vadis' head.
Fuck it.
Oh,
It melted. I'm rushing up to Vadis' face, Jack.
What, Willie?
I'm just shaking my heads back and forth. It's like, ha! Now you're slightly wet. Ha! My snowball melted.
wait. Everyone's already this far away. Wait. What about your cousin?
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
make it here.
Oh, she's been left behind running.
No, she was there still.
Yeah, I didn't run off everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't assume we were like super far ahead. I thought we were just like
No.
maybe like 5 or 6 feet ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna run off and just dip with them. There's big pinks flying through the sky.
Leaning down the alley.
Hey, you wanna see a bunch of mist fly off your cousin?
Are you looking at me?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, since Seiji is currently Spirit of Fire, it's gonna be really funny if you get hit with this. Ray of Frost. Oh, it's a nat 1.
She knows Frozen.
Oh no, there's
That's all
exploding
fucking
snow in
on that
my...
one.
Oh no.
Ooh. Somehow it splits off and hits everyone else but him.
Oh, they're gonna be really mad.
Yeah, do you want to like run the opposite direction?
Why?
I think while they're distracted, I'm just gonna run past them. Cutting action!
No, parade or like rushes back and then just before I start taking off, I just look. Allie, do you want to run or do you wanna fly? I'll throw you.
Yes, I want to fly.
I pick Allie up and then I just start like.
So you.
We're basically doing like a very advanced version as we're moving of like that toss you up in the air and catch you sort of thing you do with like little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing that except instead of going like half an inch out of Seiichi's hand, you're shooting up into the air like 20 feet and then coming back down as he catches you. And I figure that's just what we're doing as we make our way to the hole.
Maya's just smiling ear to ear while watching everyone kind of having a little bit of fun.
You have a good old time while making your way to the hole.
Yep.
And after a while, you get to the edge of the hole.
Now we're at the hole. Blam.
Wow, every time on cue.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole at the bottom. Let's see.
I don't
It's the
have
hole.
music. I know what kind of music I need for this.
Did you know the only natural enemy of the hole is the pile?
It's like a reverse hole.
Analyzing something right now. This is an important factor. We're going down a long, spirally staircase where we could be attacked. What's the marching order we're going down in?
It depends on how you want to do it. Do you want eyes near the front or eyes near the back?
Does it look like there's any light down there?
It looks like there's low light as you keep going down.
Oh, well, I can see in the dark.
I don't know if you'll be able to once we start going down the hole.
No, that's just me.
Ah.
I can take point in front if you don't mind.
Okie dokie. One thing that is for sure though, if anyone else can see in the dark, I'll probably be invisible to you guys.
I don't think that's gonna
I
work.
cannot.
Okay.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna like make some noises as we're going down, just to let you guys know I'm still there.
Wait, how does your invisibility work?
It's a thing that makes it so that way, anything that has dark vision, I'm invisible to them.
Is that like
That's all.
Is it a skill or is it an effect from something?
It's a feature from Ranger.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because our stuff's not gonna work.
It's less
So
like actual invisibility, more like knows how to hide well in
Yeah.
those situations.
okay.
I can't use any of my stuff. All of my stuff is Shademon.
Yeah.
Oh. Buki just pulls out his great sword. He's like, well, I can't resummon this, so it's probably a good idea to just have it out.
Yeah, if you got anything you need out now, this is the time to be holding it rather than like
Yeah.
storing it.
I keep all my weapons on me at all times.
Got Heart Killer out. Got the
Oh.
Bodemon ball in my pocket.
Your bow is rolling on your back again.
Yep. Mhm.
And just in case, I'm also gonna keep a Risen Red at my side.
And gonna pull just pull out my school backpack out. Hey, never know.
You know what? I'm gonna loosely tie my whip around me like a belt.
I got Arendite set to go. And Dan, did I give you the bunch of Lilymon Yo-Yo?
No, you never actually did.
Did I say I gave it to you?
I think you held on to it because I never got stats for it.
Okay, I just didn't remember. I remember that we had a conversation about it. I just don't remember if I gave it to you or something.
Yeah, you ended up holding on to it.
All right, well, I'll keep it out. I have the bunch of Lilymon Yo-Yo and Arendite out right now. And you know what I want to do, Mr. Jachariah Smith, before we start going down this big scaly hole? I'm gonna take a look at Seiichi, and he's got very soft boy flesh. So I'm gonna start swiping some cards just to get like some passive shit going. I don't know if they'll deactivate when we go down, but if we get attacked on the way down, I at least have something up. So I'm gonna just get me a little swipesy doodle of like a Digizoid. Because there's one I have where it can affect me. I just don't remember which one it is. Oh, fuck. I'll find it later. I know I have it in here though.
So does everything like start deactivating like the moment we go and we hit the stairs?
Oh, who goes in first?
I guess mine's going in first.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as your foot touches that step, your device goes dark.
It's like a mild hesitation for like the briefest of seconds before she just kind of steals herself and just keeps going down.
I'll be following suit right behind you.
Alright, because if you used anything like a card or anything, I'd like to know ahead of time if it deactivates.
I had swiped the Digizoid Jack, which would have it's just like an arbitrary to give me like an additional +3 to hit stuff. Does it deactivate once I hit the step?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. My Digizoid deactivated.
No
Also,
boost.
those who have your weapons out,
Mm-hmm.
they don't feel right anymore.
Oh.
I had my gun out. Does that just explode with water now?
Try it.
No, because it has a bunch of water in it. Does it just explode?
That's what I'm saying. You try it.
No, I'm not. It's out. It's not being shot.
I mean, how do you know if you don't pull the trigger?
I ain't pulling the trigger right now.
Then you don't.
All right, I'll try something then. I'll go down and I'll try to fire Heart Killer.
A normal crossbow bolt just fires off of it.
Well, it's a good thing I'm still a good shot.
Not even strong enough to pierce the wall.
Oh, man.
I try to punch the ground.
It hurts you fist.
Oh! We're normal. On the plus side, if anything tries to come after us, they would be too.
They couldn't. Only probably humans or something like Calamon could.
Just fizzle away.
You keep walking down this incredibly long staircase. Even when looking over the edge at the bottom that you can barely see from where you are, you feel fucking exhausted just looking at the rest of the way that you have to go. Even looking back up at how far you've already come, feels like you haven't been walking that long, yet you're already a good way down.
I have a question for you, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like anything written on the walls?
You don't see anything. They just seem to be plain walls that were carved into the rock.
Okay.
All you see are sconces that are holding the some torches in them.
We should have brought a sled.
I don't think so.
Before you know it, you've already reached the bottom of the staircase. Bit strange, because how long the staircase should be, you seem to reach the bottom very easily.
Huh.
And very
It's-
quickly.
That's weird. Is reality warped?
I think the hike back up is going to be a lot worse.
I mean, going upwards is going to be a challenge no matter what you're fucking doing, because it's going uphill.
Should be a fun hike, though.
Says you! Remember the giant staircase in the lava village?
Remember the mountain?
I don't want to think about the mountain.
Okay, Seiichi's fine.
I mean, I've done hiking, actually.
Oops,
Let's push on.
You had a map, but I got
Yeah.
to put
Seiichi
the
has
dog
like
wall on.
probably Aoi's the only one who would know the full scope of it to a degree, but Seiichi's got bad medical issues, and moving through stuff like this, especially without being soul bonded anymore to Arendite, it's now starting to hurt. Since I had Chaos Galamon, Seiichi hasn't really felt like significant pain.
Hey,
But he's still holding himself up. He just looks very tired in the face.
I don't remember the last time I saw you breathing heavy.
It comes and goes. Chaos Galamon kinda... Ever since I started being around him, he takes a lot of the weight off it.
Huh.
The bottom staircase.
This would be the first time you would see it, Chino, but this is actually how Seiichi feels most of the time.
Don't worry, we'll get back to them soon. And then they'll be in tip-top shape.
I'd settle
Hey,
for
Vic.
settle for 60% right now.
If it comes down to it, I'll carry you back up myself.
You still owe me one. You did defeat me. He coughs a little bit though.
Oh.
Seiichi,
Huh?
it's not much, but this might help you. Mine digs into her bag. I figured at some point we might need something like this, and she produces what looks like a homemade granola bar.
He'll take it and he'll like eat a little bit. He's eating
put some-
slow, but
There's some honey in there, so that way it, should help with energy.
thank you, Mai. And he'll just take a bottle of water out of his bag. Which I had Seiichi's like bag like written down a while ago for this, Jack. Like I made sure to keep notes on it, like because he's grabbing stuff out of there. Like if you would look into his bag and like actually see what Seiichi has on him, aside from normal school stuff, I would say pretty much most people around would be able to see it, but you see like it's not like full on medical equipment, but it looks like there's a lot of stuff in there, and you've never seen him like have a need to use any of this stuff before. But he's pulling a couple things out and just like helping himself real quick. Like Aoi knows what this is because Aoi's seen Seiichi have to use this stuff before.
Yeah. Real quickly,
Mhm.
Aoi is gonna walk up to Ibuki.
Yeah.
She's gonna grab your hand.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to lead you to the back of the line so she can be in front.
Oh, I was in the middle. Like, I was just staying in the middle.
That's where the universe would expect you to be.
It's called dead center for a reason.
No,
Say-
notice also Aoi is vehemently like standing in front of Seiichi now. Not vehemently, but you get the idea.
Your sword's not working right at the current moment?
No, I'm not bonded to Chaos Gallantmon right now.
Probably won't help too much, but if the need arises, and Maya slips it off of her bag and then hands Gadia over. Also known as the Snakewood sword.
Thank you. It should still function as a sword. It just can't do any of the big stuff that it normally does.
Oh.
The main thing it really like just like whispering this part to Maya a little bit. The main thing it really does is kind of help with the stamina problems. My like how he doesn't know specifically, so don't say anything. But my heart's not the best.
In that case, Maya's going to take her scarf off and wrap it around the sword and then push it toward Seiichi. Back up.
Back up.
Hey, Aoi,
Hey? Oh, yes?
you remember that pointy stick I gave you?
Yeah, yes.
You might want to use it for this.
I don't think we can get it out. It's still in the Digivice.
Shit.
Yeah, that's why we listed our weapons beforehand.
Ugh. I don't think I can get it out right now, Hiboki, but that's a good idea. But I think I have something else I can help with right now.
Okay.
Push got to shove? I got the best weapon right here.
Pulls out of his bag a towel and a bottle of water.
Oh yeah! No one likes getting rat-tailed.
Is this a door?
Sorry, what?
What is this?
Well, there's a doorway here, and on the floor, you see a grid pattern.
Oh no. Jack made the most evil puzzle of all, the sliding puzzles.
I like those.
That's
Those
not
are
a
fun.
sliding puzzle. Fuck that. There's no way I could fucking make that in this.
Those are fun. I like sliding puzzles.
I
I
actually
like
know
the
how to
things
solve
that
sliding
more-
puzzles.
Same.
It's more like trying to put one into like Roll20 is just going to be a pain in the ass for everyone. Let's be
Oh, yeah.
honest.
I was just gonna look at the floor thing. So it doesn't look like a grate. It's just like a panel.
I will take you to that image.
Oh.
Oh, I hate this. I already hate it.
Ah.
Oh no.
No, I quit. Fuck the digital world.
It's
I quit.
What is this? Is this a
This better not
You
fucking
said-
be Sudoku.
Did you Sudoku us?
not Sudoku.
Oh, thank God.
No. I wouldn't fucking do a Sudoku grid this fucking big. And there's no numbers to help you on it.
There are. I mean, if you look at it, the first 2 rows and the bottom 3 rows, there would be nothing in those.
Exactly.
Wait, this is fucking Minesweeper.
For the record, I'm keeping a screenshot.
Yeah.
There's some digicode on the door if anyone wants to read that.
Oh, I can read that.
Same now.
This is a nonogram puzzle.
Don't even know what that is.
And
Don't
below you find the rules. And to that, I'm going to link this because I can't really fully explain how the rules of it is. I just kind of know how to do these puzzles.
The hell?
Alright, this
No.
looks like
What?
this looks like it's gonna be something a little bit, it's gonna require some work. Is this a next time on Digimon Knighthood thing?
Yes, it is the next time on Digimon Knighthood. That's what I was leading towards.
Will they solve the puzzle?
Ugh.
Will they stay down here? Will they ever figure out about that creeping shadow that's approaching Kabuki? Don't turn around just yet. Next time on Digimon Knighthood.
Oh, and if you get a square wrong, you get zapped by electricity.
Oh,
Bye.
wonderful. Why don't you just throw glass in our eyes?
I'll fucking do it again.
Bye. Everybody say
Bye. I lived. I lived.
Hey everyone, I'm going to destroy this entire puzzle next time.